They're not willing.
Let's just check this out. Oh, we. Folks. I think we are. Oh, yeah. We got a new Buster tonight.
I totally botched this one up, but let's give it a go. It's true level bitch, but acoustic. So, I gotta change a couple things. There might be a little bit of fan in the background, but oh, this is good. I didn't realize this. Just found it out. Check this out. We are in a war that's in the mind for all to face. Choices will be made. You can choose to let your mind be free. You might think that you're right. Everybody knows that you're wrong. There are things in this world that are objectively true, but in the end you'll find we're all looking for the truth. We will watch it die. We will watch it all come tumbling down. We're tired of the lies. We're tired of the obfuscation now. You might think that you're right. Everybody knows that you're wrong. There are things in this world that are objectively true, but in the end you'll find we're all looking for the truth. Let these shadows win. Step into the light. We will not let these shadows win. Step into the light. You might think that you're right. Everybody knows that you're wrong. There are things in this world that are objectively true, but in the end you find we're all looking for the truth. We'll watch it burn. We will watch it all come tumbling down. From the ashes come something that is pure for all to see. You might think that you're right. Everybody knows that you're wrong. There are things in this world
that are objectively true. But in the end you'll find, in the end you'll find, yes, in the end you'll find we're all looking for the truth.
We are live. Friday night, free for all. Welcome. That was a new Buster Live one. We will not let these shadows win. Rather a strange week, but it's a free for all Friday. Anybody's free to come in, have a chat about anything. Keep it away from, you know what. I think tonight mainly we're going to be talking about where we're going, not where we've been. Thank you. That was good. That Buster just thought he'd give us a live performance of that. True level bitch. Live. And with no true level in it. Brilliant. Different song without true level in that. Needs a better video though, I think. Live performance of Buster. We should do some more of them. Well, we do. We get it loads in the Discord. If you want to come and join, click the link. Come on in. We are mainly hoping to talk about free for all, but if we can keep it away from you know what and take it into a different place, mainly where we're going to be going now that we've been given the signs that we don't belong round here. This isn't for us. We're into critical thinking and progressing thought, not taking backward steps into what seems to be primitive sort of things. I wasn't ever too keen on postmodernism to start off with, and it's definitely not fitting with me now. The logic, the geometry, and what's now going to be, I think, rhetoric and the grammar. The way to be able to express is within the trivium. Even more basic than basic should be the elementals of how we express and how we identify things in reality. How we communicate that to each other. Logically. Logic, rhetoric, grammar. All of those. That's going to be the new path forwards with us. There's not much point in the circularness of whatever we've been dealing with. I mean, it has helped us. I mean, there is a lot of things within this say arena that you can use to help you to go forwards, especially me, us, this group of people that we've got here. We're a misfit group that don't actually belong in this bit, but we've been funneled into an arena that we don't actually belong in. And that's been made pretty obvious this week. It's been pretty obvious for quite a while. But until we manage to be able to put all of the pieces together and be shown it, I don't know. I think when you're in it, I said quite a few times ago, when you're in a debate or you're in a conversation or something, and you're talking, whether it be 101 on or 1 on 10, or like however many it is, you're in the heat of it. You're in the midst, and you don't often get chance to associate yourself from outside. Somebody once said that to me, that certain people have the ability to step outside of themselves and sort of make notes of the conversation that they're having. That's very hard to do in this arena, because you do get battered. People bring all sorts of conversations at you, and it's hard work to work out where you're coming from. But once you get a group of people that are, you're together and you're sort of on the same page, then you can sit back and watch how that other person has their debate, and you get a chance to see how other people are manipulating it and how it works. And if you're doing that on your own, you don't get that analysis. But if you're doing it within a group, then yeah, you have the chance to do that. People have chance to be to tell you, things that they've spotted. Maybe you didn't. You get chance to go over it yourself and pick up more and more. That's what this group has taught me personally, and we've we've left this whatever that was with more knowledge. I mean, the arguments that we have are on, they're different, and I think that's what we've learned, is that the arguments and everything that everybody's been on for however long they've been on it, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, they've been taught an argument on train tracks, and you can't get off it. You just go round and round in circles all the time. And when we came here, we're just simple people asking simple questions, and it appears that people don't like these questions. We know that there's nobody to answer them, especially not within this arena. Everybody within this arena makes stuff up, or they either make stuff up, or they go off what they've been taught, and who knows who made that up. I mean, did they make it up? Nobody seems to be able to have an understanding of where that information came from, other than it's wrote down in a book. We've got a guy at the minute who's one of the, well, he likes to think he's one of the most intellectual, and he's been to university and studied logic and even taught logic. And he just quotes stuff. He thinks if he can find somebody wrote something down in a book 500, 600, 700 years ago, that's enough for him. That's all he needs to write, and that's, that's good enough. Not for me. I like to try and work it out for myself from the basics and build it up. I know I'm never going to be a rocket scientist, or is it a rocket surgeon? A brain engineer. I don't know.
Brain scientist or rocket engineer.
Yeah.
Rocket scientist, yeah.
They're nothing, right? They're made up things. There's a lot of made up things that people talk about within this arena. There's a lot of words and phrases that the entire community's made up. I mean, we should know. We've made loads of them up ourselves just to see whether you can. And yes, you can. You can make all sorts of stuff up. Curvature switch. Look at that one. That was a classic, that. Nobody gave us any credit for that. Nobody took it on. And they might even think it's a real thing. I mean, who knows? Optical curvature switch. I haven't got one on my auto level. It's only one of those cheap ones. You have to get one of the really high class ones to get curvature switches on them. I've heard that you can get these rulers now that have a curvature switch on them, just in case you want to draw any bendy straight lines. Non-Euclidean rulers, they call them. I said we'd try not to talk about that. Yeah, good week. Yeah, if anybody wants to come in, extremists, ooh. I've got some company. I hope you're not going to be doing any globe science in the chat, extremists. Can we say? I think Emma's here. Emma will be allowing you in if you're safe.
No worries, I won't.
I won't be doing any globe science in here.
No.
Thank you very much. That's the video I've got to fix up. That one for... I did that Buster one. Actually, there is another one, Chance Live, that I think I'm going to have to put out as well for Buster. And then I'll get on with the missing videos from this week. The ones that, whether they've actually got taken down or not, I don't know. I'll just check. Oh no, that's strange, that, isn't it? Oh, from Tuesday. Yeah. Oh, it's still up. Isn't that weird? That message you got about a video earlier on in the week. About the thank you for the Give Send Go, which I think thank you everybody that's donated. It's been a good week for us. Thank you very much.
Well, I think just on that note, I think there's some of the globe scientists that appear to be a little butthurt that your community tends to support what they like. So you may want to actually go out and take a look at the Give Send Go.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe for one last time. I don't know. Might not be for one last time.
I have to watch out what I'm doing now, though. You know, because people are putting. I'll have a look at it before I.
Yeah, I put something in the live chat as well for the Discord people. So just a bit of a challenge. If anyone has the means, the people that tend to support critical thinking. If people tend to support critical thinking, and they want to follow us on this journey, you might want to consider matching what I put in there. And if not, maybe consider 10% even. I mean, that's something fairly affordable for a lot of people. If not, we appreciate it. That your prayers and sharing is much appreciated as well. But I didn't want any globe scientists to be butthurt today. So there you go. You're welcome.
I
don't know how long the show is going to last, but I will match the total given tonight. So if people give and it adds up to be 500 or 100 or 1,000 or 10,000, I'll match it. So get busy.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Well, to start
support what you like. Support what you like, or it goes away.
Thank you. I'll put it on the screen there. Kevin's just donated £250. Thank you very much, Kevin. You're far too generous.
Nice. Just let me know at the end of the show, and don't make it a 10-hour show, Bev. I mean, come on.
Yeah, Ricky. How many times is Riccio driving around with $10,000? I mean,
I got about 15 on me now. But, yeah, just let me know what the total is for tonight's sharing, and I'll match it.
Thank you very much. I'll go to get that in the copy. I'll get it put in the live stream so we know what we're doing. Discord, put it back on there. Thank you very much, though. That's kicking it off for tonight. Anybody wants to come in? It is Friday night. It's a free for all, and a free for all means free for all. Well, try and keep it out of the globe science arena. We have had a bit overloaded of the globe science this week, and it seems to take down videos. And I lost my Twitch account for 7 days because of globe science this week.
Yeah, and we may want to stay out of the realm of cannibalism or other types of things that globe scientists are interested in nowadays. SE may want to speak about that later if he's can get on the mic, or Rakia. Interesting conversations.
Oh, you've posted it just as I unmute.
Yeah, just pinned it there.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Seems the globe scientists have moved on to other things as well, Bev. Like
I'm still waiting for RBD face.
Yeah. Did you get your explanation of RBD face, Rob?
Not really.
We may have to cover that for Rob, Bev.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it would be good if we could get the globe geometers. I don't want to put them in the same bracket as the globe scientists, because they're obviously different. There is definitely a difference between the globe geometers and the globe scientists. What's Rakia put in here? The April 23rd event has been cancelled. Was there a... Oh, yeah, that was at the end of this. Yeah.
Well, funny enough that our family is going to a condo in Tennessee, our condo in Tennessee, and one of the dates we'll be there is the 23rd. So I might just have to swing on by if they're doing anything. We'll find out, though.
Yeah, it's been cancelled.
I can't wait. No, I don't think it's been canceled. UT can't confirm, so I'm going to be more willing to trust University of Tennessee over like the chat trolls.
Okay.
So I'll keep y'all updated what I find out. But I will be in the area. Yeah.
Rakia in the area. So I mean, you might even get a chance to get a meet up with Buster. You know, you get together with the guys. The next level meet up can still happen. I mean, there's no need for anybody to think it's a plot or anything. I mean, you guys meeting up is what we do, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I would love to meet Buster.
Yeah.
Hear his music in person. It is a toss-up whether to meet with Buster and hear his music or see Blue's balls.
You could do both. I mean, get Buster. How about get Buster with his guitar to follow you around singing whilst you're going and looking at Blue's balls?
You think the guitar would make his balls quiver? I mean, I'm gonna let the earthquakes in the area determine where and what I do. If there's an earthquake happening, I'm going to the ball thing. I want to see those things quiver.
If anything could make Blue's balls quiver, it would be Buster's guitar. And earthquakes as well. Yeah, and earthquakes.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
I just tried to put a thing in the chat saying to come on over and donate to your deal there on the live show, because I would match all the donations tonight. But Jose had timed me out for McToon talking and telling everyone that I condone doxing because I didn't answer him 3 times in a row.
Yeah. Yeah. He thinks saying people's names is doxing. He's really weird. And he might even think that you've said your own name, and that's what's doxing, because they're very strange. I can't understand what the problem is. I mean,
I didn't mean to bring it up. Actually, I think we should move on.
yeah.
All right, sorry about
Yeah.
that. Let's keep it more on the donations. Again, if somebody doesn't hear or understand, whatever is given tonight, I will match it. So start giving. All right, Bev, thanks.
Thank you. Yeah, so Friday night, free for all, and on with the forwards. Let's progress and go forwards, because we have had a sort of a goodbye notice from the bunch of trolls. I initially thought midweek that the group of trolls that we have within this arena had outsourced some stuff to another group, because the people that came here to shut the Twitch stream down may have been a different group of globe scientists. But you never know. There's the other group that's around here haven't sort of mentioned anything or said that they've condoned it or anything. So they may be associated with it. They may not even know. It does seem like the people that are, let's say, in the periphery of this particular community here, do seem to talk about us quite a lot. A few of the members here got some hot names in. SE Montreal, Rakia, Unicorn Laser Eyes got a shout out today. Mike Jones, he's a very popular name. So yeah, there's quite a few popular names that are being talked about, but nobody has mentioned about the fact that there's a group of trolls trying to take down streams, and whether anything should be done within the community, or how we can support each other. Doesn't seem to be any of that. So it does seem like we are separate. We are being talked about, but we are definitely separated, which is fine. We're moving on. We're moving forward, and I guess we have different arguments. We have a different approach, a different style than the other groups. Now, I was quite surprised, because just before this, we were actually listening to another one of the streams, because we listen to quite a lot of the other conversations. I like to try and hear as many different conversations as possible, and within this Discord server here, we listen to these conversations as a group, and we get a chance to comment on it, and it's good to hear these different comments and stuff. A little bit ago, I got offered a debate from a certain ex flat earther, wanted to come and have a debate with me. I said, yeah, any time you want, we can easily do that. And then there was another guy, Loki Fish, who said he wanted to set the debate up. I said, okay, find out what the debate's about and we can go ahead. Well, he's put a video out today. One of these other YouTube streamers was dealing with this video that he did, and it was very very different, because they seem to be of the opinion that there is a massive sort of conspiracy between both sides of an argument just to progress a similar argument. Very strange. Oh, thank you, Askin and Goldie. Big love to all of you. Thank you very much, people. Feeling
I got a running total going, so as other people give, I'll take snapshots. You can also go anonymous if you don't want your, if you want your name out there, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. And please, yeah. As long as you don't mind your names being shown on the live stream, because they will be. If you do donate, like Kevin said, it will be shown within the Discord. So,
Bev, it sounds like I might have to get on a payment plan.
Keep the interest rates low, Bev.
Yeah. What's your juice? Let's discuss juice right now. All right, brother, keep it up. Congratulations, man. You deserve everything you get. Don't let anybody tell you different. Your hard work, perseverance, your truth and honesty and integrity is unknown in this world today. We need more like you.
Oh, stop it. No, thank you very much.
That was scripted, by the way. I wrote it all day. Actually, it's not. I'm driving about 90 miles an hour saying it. You're the man, brother.
Thank you. If anybody wants to come in, come on in. Let's have a chat. Let's get this stuff going. Obviously, we're going to be going forwards. This is what we're going to be doing with the learning. And if anybody wants to come on in, like, this is literally how it happens. It happens with people coming in and talking to us. You can be a part of this. I mean, most of the people we have watching are part of this. So come on into the Discord. So you don't have to talk right now. You can wait till we go offline and then just join on, eh? Everybody here are easily talkable to anyone. This is the nicest group of people I've ever met. And I'm glad to have been here. I'm glad to have got here. Yeah, thank you very much, people. So yeah, come on in. I don't know where we're going to go, what we're going to talk about, but we're talking about where we're going. We're moving on, but not going anywhere. It's really weird. It is like a new beginning. Something's give us a new lease of life. By the group of people actually not supporting. We've been definitely left alone.
I didn't understand that.
I don't know why you're listening in the first place. My tablet's talking to me. I don't know how to do that. Switch it on or off.
So to the trolls out there, how's your plan working out so far?
It's obviously not going too well for them. So while I'm sitting here staring and banging at brake pads, maybe we could start on the Trivium.
You want to start on it?
Can't think of anything else better to listen to right now. That seemed to be where we were starting to go.
Well, actually, no. I'd rather talk about the book club that we were going to be doing. Now, I think this is what we should be talking about. Things like this, and sort of connected to what you're talking about there, Rob. The Plato's Republic. I switched it on the other day, and when you get on YouTube to listen to these audiobooks, there's different lengths of them and stuff. So there was one that was 4 hours long. Obviously, not the entire book, but within that, I heard the very Trivium. There's a section within it that is connected to the Trivium through knowledge, arithmetic, and it goes through that tells you what you have grammar, rhetoric, and logic. They're the three core tenets of the very basic, and they deal with the who, what, why, and how, I think. Yeah, I don't think they do the where, because I think the where comes into the next bit. So it's all about how you use the words to describe the thing you're talking about. It's all about how you communicate objects within reality. You know, how you express them. That's the basics of the Trivium, and there's a bit within Plato, within the Republic, that expresses that. But I've read and listened to Republic quite a few times, and this is one of those things where your eyes get opened or your ears get open once you've accessed a bit more information. So I'd never heard that before. Until we started talking about the Trivium and this progress of how it is, and within Plato, he puts it on different levels of knowing, understanding. He sort of tiers them within the Republic. So, along with what also Raven was saying, it's brilliant why new people coming into the community that we have bring these new ideas, and the new ideas progress us into new places. So just it was Raven that said about the book club. Mike said Kant, which I tried to go over Kant, Mike. That's some heavy stuff. It's a little bit too much. So I said we could start off with the Republic, which I suggest everybody at least put a recording of it on. I think I do have one, a long one, and there's different. It depends who you like listening to, because there's different people that have read them out. So just go and search up Plato's Republic and get used to it, because I'm getting a feeling that the conversations that we're going to have will be working out what the ancients knew and how we can try and go back to that and hopefully discover what has been lost, definitely, for sure. Yeah. Hows and whys. There is a difference in that old Trivium and how it works.
Have a quick second.
Mm-hmm.
Just on the hows and whys. That was exactly running through my head right as you finished that sentence. How and why was it lost?
How? Just because people stopped teaching it. Why? Because it's harder to fool people. It is a lot harder to fool people when they can critically think, which is why Kevin came in here. It's definitely been lost, critical thinking, and the Trivium gives you a really solid basic understanding of how you deal with that. So therefore, it becomes harder to fool somebody if they have this basic understanding of the fundamentals, which I titled tonight's show "The Fundamentals." As long as you can have an understanding of where you are and where you're starting from, then you can build with that, and you can build a good foundation. If you can make that foundation rock solid, then you can be absolutely certain that anything you build up from there will be on a firm foundation. To be honest, we are right now building those foundations still. That's all we've ever been. I personally don't want to get away from the foundations. I would like people to be able to come in and join at the basics, and then they will obviously everyone here will be able to build on the foundations that we're hopefully going to try and start again, because the perpetual argument going round and round of one versus the other, false dichotomy. I mean, there is only reality. So there's no battle between two fake things. We just start off with reality and deal with that. But I mean, there's no need to have a model. I don't think. There's a lot of people you'll see and you hear within this argument that always say, well, what does it matter? What does it matter what shape it is? Truth is, it doesn't. The only thing that does matter is the conversation that we can all talk to each other. I don't think there's any other reason for anything else. We just talk and we can all learn. Everyone learns at their own pace. There's no problem with people not knowing anything. I mean, the state of ignorance is just not knowing about something. If somebody's ignorant of something, teach them, so they're not ignorant about it. There's nothing wrong with being ignorant. It's just a state of not knowing about something. And there's loads of things I don't know about. People get upset about...
Don't rely on Wikipedia.
It's handy for a quick browse if you want a quick check, but yeah, don't start quoting it as though that's your proof. One of the reasons education's changed. Here, I'll read the Ravens has put the Trivium, the liberal arts. The liberal arts of logic, grammar, and rhetoric. The utilitarian or servile, is that servile arts? The servile arts enable one to be a servant of another person, of the state, a corporation, of a business, and earn a living. The liberal arts, in contrast, teach how to live. They train the faculties and bring to the perfection. They enable a person to rise above his material environment, to live an intellectual, a rational, and therefore a free life, gaining truth. Ooh, that's the difference. I mean, I know which one I go for. Another one.
That was servile.
Servile.
Being a servant.
Oh,
servile.
right. Oh, right. Yeah. Servant. Okay. The accumulation of facts is a mere information and is not worthy to be called education, since it burdens the mind and stultifies it instead of developing, enlightening, and perfecting it. Even if one forgets many facts once learned and related, the mind retains the vigour and perfection gained by its exercise upon them. It can do this, however, only by grappling with facts and ideas. Moreover, it is easier to remember related ideas than unrelated ideas. And that's genius, because that's the way my brain's always worked. If facts aren't related and it's things that you just have to read and remember, it doesn't process. My brain doesn't work in that way. And I'm guessing there may be a few other people that are like that also. People think that they were never any good at school. I was never any good at maths. I was never any good at geometry. I've had quite a few people say that, but when shown it in a different way, they end up saying, why wasn't I taught like this? Why wasn't I taught this when I was at school? And to be an adult and say that, it takes a special type of person to be able to just say, wow, that's different. You guys, thank you very much.
Yeah, people are killing it. Thank you, everybody. Keep it going. Goes to the end of the show. Might be a marathon show tonight.
We might have to run a short show for Dave.
Yeah. We've only been going 46 minutes.
I love you, Dave.
Yeah, I don't think Rakia's on at the moment, which means anybody that doesn't like Rakia, you may want to come in and donate because he's matching. Pound for pound, he's matching. Just saying.
It's higher than the Earth curve count over at certain other shows, isn't it?
It sure is.
Pounds per minute.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, people. Thank you very much. I can't believe that the simplicity that when we started all of this sort of stuff and we said we just have to go back to first principles, go back to as basic as we could. And we did that within geometry. That geometry then led us on to logic. And now logic has led us on to the trivium. And we're still going, building the foundations, going back again and back further. This time when we're starting, if we're going to start with the trivium, I don't think we can actually go any more base than that. But if anybody thinks that we're too advanced or anything, then we're not. We're taking a step back again to make this as simple as possible. I'm hoping we're going to be putting this into some sort of I don't know, I'd like to say homeschooling, but it's more as a method that people can use to be able to progress a thought pattern, a way to gather more information, like a brain training exercise. That surely nobody can associate with any model or anything. This is purely going to be adult learning, but with the aid to be able to teach other people how to learn and communicate better. We're in the perfect place because what has been going on within this arena for so long has been not communication. It's been the way how to not communicate, how not to progress. Yeah, thank you, Goldie. It is, find somebody who if you're going to watch everybody, you get hold of the Republic, Plato, the Republic. Find a few different ones and go through them because, there are different people who read it differently, and everybody has all. I think
there's a few.
Oh, go on.
There's a few different. I was just gonna say there's a few different ones. I started listening to it last night because Raven mentioned it, and there's a few different ones just out on YouTube. I mean, you can just go out and get it, and somebody's reading Republic. So a couple of them are fairly dry readers, I would say.
Yeah.
So you might want to try to find one that's a little bit more, theatrical in their reading, maybe. But it's all good stuff.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking we could have a go at reading it. I'd really like to hear Emma read the Plato's Cave. It's not long, and I would really like that. Such a good piece, and I think the bit that goes just before it is the bit about the trivium and knowledge and how they put that up as like they have number 1, number 2, and number 3, and they have different levels of understanding, knowledge. Very interesting when you get into the old books. I personally, if you want to go back and go over all of those who wrote them, there is supposedly every one of Plato's books, the entire series, all complete, nothing missing, which smells a little bit fishy to me. Seeing as every other book of the ancients or whatever, they're missing things, and there's pieces, and some of the things have been shown to be corrupt. But Plato, every bit of it smells a little bit fishy. And especially when you read the Republic, you can see that woven into that book is 1984, all of these how to control a civilization, how to manipulate people's minds, all of that is wrote into Plato. But I'm not too sure whether it's how to do it or how they've done it. When they obviously, when you learn how people learn and process information, then it's easy to see how you can get involved in that and lead people astray. You can, who was it? So somebody was saying propaganda works both ways. It's not just it's bad, it can be good. You can influence people in a good way as well as a bad way. It's how you as a person choose to use that. And I'm not too sure at the minute where the sophistry or paralogism, sophist and a paralogist. I'm not too sure because one of them's not really aware of the fact. So I think the dumbing down and making people not aware of the trivium leads people into a path that they can be led away to think that education and knowledge is sort of a one-way thing. I'm not too sure that logic is for everyone. At the minute, in this modern day and age, there are people that don't want to have logic. They purposely fight against logic, but they fight against logic because they've labelled us as something that we're not. That's a good one. Mike Jones is just put in the chat here. Logic. Things as known is concerned with the thing as it is known. The very law of identity is at the heart of what logic is. And that's what's been missing in this arena. Is people understanding what it is, the thing that what it is. Paralogism helps with the blurring of the lines of what things is and are, and you can come to false conclusions. You can have a fallacious argument or a fallacious conclusion to a malformed statement and believe it's a truthful answer, but not really. It's a nothing. It doesn't exist. It's not there. And when people point that out, certain people go, "Well, thank you very much. I didn't notice that." Other people will say, "How dare you tell me that I don't know what I'm doing?" Yeah. No matter how famously obscure Betty and some random German guy from 150 years ago.
Greta Thunberg.
Sorry? What was that? Has he just left? Yeah, we know a straight line.
Hang on. I said,
Go on.
I said little Greta Thunbergs.
Who's that? I didn't hear what you say. Sorry. Shite Mike.
New headphones. Shit, Mike. Sorry. I said little Greta Thunbergs.
Who's that? Betty. Oh, so I'm Betty's definitely.
Yeah, how dare you?
Yeah, that's the point about this, is the paralogism. Thank you, Buster, for bringing that to us. I've always been thinking there's something been wrong around here. You know, there's something. Wondering, the amount of times I've said, it's weird, it's just weird why people are doing this. And it's come around that paralogism is the thing. People have a malformed logic or a bad definition with two different meanings and a malformed understanding of what the thing is that you're talking about, and you can bring yourself to a false conclusion of the understanding that your logic isn't formulated correctly. And it takes a team of people for you to work this out. Logic isn't like a solo sport. It's definitely a team thing, where the more heads you get together, the better it is. And that's what the paralogism is. I think when you do logic on your own and you don't get a chance to talk to people about it, like the education system, that many people that have come in here and said that, you know, like at school, you can't ask teachers questions. You know, you're not allowed to ask questions, or somebody will say, "Oh, stop asking silly questions. Just write it down. Come on, read it down." And that,
just follow the curriculum.
That leads you to not ask questions, and then you can start doing this logic. And once you don't ask questions and you're formulating your own logic, it can be malformed. if you don't be able to ask anybody to sort it out for you, then again it ends up getting malformed logic, and you are on your own. And then if you go along thinking you are doing this on your own and you're doing it correctly, then you can come to false conclusions. And I'm lucky enough to have found a group of people that have kept us in check within the logic and how to sort these tests out and how you can do things and what can be done and what can't be done. Trying to keep everything based in logic keeps you based in reality. And reality is where we all live. So we should be able to talk about it, but we've found out that talking about logic has some extreme reactions from people. Even when we went to the debate server, tried to talk about the basics of logic, geometry, reality. Seems to have gone out of it. We started the proof project, which I'm guessing we're done with the proof project in this arena. They have none at all. So we're going to have to go out further and start talking to normal people about proof. Shopkeeper. People on the street. I am going to start doing that sort of thing. That's what I want to do. I want to talk to more people about all of these sort of things that we've learned, and see how easy it is to talk to people about stuff like this. Might even get a clipboard together. And get some next level Discord lab coats. Clipboards. Would you come out with us, Emma? And we'll go out on the canal. Looks like the tests are definitely happening this summer. Next level Discord on tour. Definitely doing the UK. And if anybody wants to come in, we do have a new procedure about trying to come in. We will be having to vet people to be able to come in. The live chat's been made a bit more secure.
That's logical.
Yeah. Yeah, Logos comes and helps us in all sorts of ways. There's never a bad experience. Logos gives us everything to help us progress forwards. So we've learned many lessons this week, and I've definitely learned that we have a new community. I was always thinking that we were outside, we were being pushed away. Well, I don't think we ever were. We've never been pushed anywhere. We've been helped along on the path where we are, and this is where we are. This is a great community. And we're going to go into gaming. We're definitely going to be doing gaming now. Emma's going to be doing gaming with us. Anybody wants to come in and have a chat? It is Friday. I'm trying to lay down the theme of the fundamentals to keep it simple for everyone. What does everybody else want? What has everybody else had enough of? How do we progress this for everybody that's listening as well? I mean, this is an entire community now that we want to be progressing. Where should we be going? Obviously, the false dichotomy isn't there because it's a false dichotomy. Just forget about that. Start again. Boats on water. I've just finished a proof video for Dave Weiss when Fallacy came over here. He did say he was going to come back for the level is horizontal proof or walking through it. Oh, it's Gently's back. Long time no see, Gently. Gently's one of the straight line 2.5 hour videos that we had. I think it was Nate and Gently back if maybe a year ago now. Stayed up some of the long videos. I think Gently 3 and 6 hour videos. Another clip from Raven's Eye. It's with the Greeks that we see the start of the Trivium. We have the art of grammar, learning about the way things were or are, which is challenged by dialectic, questioning the way things were or are, and communicated through the art of rhetoric, showing how things could be. Martin Robinson. I think it's fascinating, just the reason why it's not been taught. And looking back, it's how difficult or, how challenging how old schooling was. Because like I say, 1871, my first Euclid book was a school book. the entire book of Euclid was a school book and challenging. Here we go. Rakir's boat. It's the grey for the outside. Is that dark grey or the grey underneath? Is it a twin grey?
No, the gray on the boat right now is just a primer, and you see where they sanded it down. They're going to do a boot stripe there, which is going to be about 1 inch above the waterline, and then 4 inches wide. It's going to be black, and then it's going to be gray. That inch is going to be gray, and then black bottom, and then the gray hull. So I need to pick a gray color. I like the pearl gray. So everybody put their boats in.
Where's your pearl grey? We only got Seattle light grey and Kingston grey.
Maybe I didn't post the right thing.
Vestal
Rakia may want to scale back on any improvements he's doing. Take a look in the live chat in a second here. Hold on. There you go.
Into the where?
Oh, no way. Come
Yep.
on,
What
guys.
is it? Let's go. What is it? I can't wait.
This is
Where's
Rakia's
it at?
fault.
Y'all all laughing. That's not good. I'm nervous. I might have to go start my poker session earlier tonight.
You should make sure you take them for a lot. Yeah, up to 1,016 Great British pounds by my calculation so far.
Nice. What is that American? Like 1,500?
As far as you're concerned, yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's just the
Yeah.
just the
Hey,
currency.
Bev,
Thank you in
wanna kill
advance.
the live- Hey, Bev, I'll pay you $500 to kill the live stream right now. That's awesome,
Wow.
man. That is great. What's that? That's 3,000 in one night, so far, and the time is ticking.
Yeah.
Like it.
We
This
told
is
you not to worry about anything.
Unbelievable. Thank you very much.
You worry about bringing out the logic and the truth to the world, and we'll worry about funding it.
Yep. Follow the logos and keep going.
For everyone listening who thought we were crazy about the logos, just watch and learn how it works.
Yep.
Tenfold, you will be blessed.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
For
such
you.
Generous donation. Absolutely.
That's the logos right there. That's where all of us have come together, though, right? It was water, but I mean, it's the same thing.
The logos brought us through the water here.
I gotta go tell the guys to stop working. I can't afford to pay them. Yes, sir.
Go on, give us your colours out, and we'll have a look. See what they.
I'm trying to find them. I'll go back in the paint shop if I didn't take the right picture.
So trolls, globe scientists, and globe stoolie. How's your plan working out so far?
And I'll tell you how sick they are. Blue doesn't even think I own a boat. Jackass. That's how sick they are. They're so negative. They can't figure out how people that search for truth and say things like logos instead of spinning ball can do things and go places and have stuff. Well, this is how.
And if I could add, don't forget if you need any T-shirt logic, DP's got a link out there. Get some T-shirt logic going.
Yeah, I got another T-shirt last night, and in my bag right now for the weekend, I have 3 in there just in case.
Yeah, I'll be getting some more as well. Obviously, got to be kitted up. And I'm definitely going to need a next level Discord mug. Pint mug for me tea. I don't know where we get them from. DP's meme, that's great, that DP. Into favourites. I'll have to get a drawing rig as well to do geometry. This is gonna be going somewhere. I'm gonna love this. I'm thankful to you guys because this is learning. This is, I guess, this is what we do. We just hang around Discord servers, laughing and joking and learning about stuff.
You might be setting some type of record, Bess. Who knows?
We're definitely within this community because this is a brand new community.
Isn't this free for all Fridays?
It is, yes, it is.
Come on, guys, come on in. Free for all, that means anything you want to talk about.
Can I just nip off and make the missus a brew? She's upstairs, so chat amongst yourselves, or do you want another Buster song on for a bit? What do you want? Have a chat?
We have a Buster song, please.
Okay, we can do that.
I don't
midstream.
want to talk to these guys.
Right, so anyone, Buster? What do you want? Do you want you don't understand? Insane? Logos? One chance? Anybody?
Sounds like Logos is
Ancient.
probably the one you want to go to. Yeah.
I'll just close that off. And I'll just go and put the kettle on. Put this on. You guys will be able to talk in the Discord and hit it, Buster.
It's the echo in your brain. You know you can't sustain the misconceptions in your mind. One day you'll see for sure what all of this was for. Then you can leave it all behind. The journey begins. I am the one here that will show the proof. I am the one here that is searching for the truth. I am the whispers of the logic in your mind. I am an agent of the logos. In the beginning was found this thing that cannot speak. It's how we all truly learn. It's only ever attained when one lets go of fear. So don't let wisdom pass you by. The journey begins. I am the one here that will show the proof. I am the one here that is searching for the truth. I am the whispers of the logic in your mind. I am an agent of the logos. It was there all along. How could I never have seen this thing that's danced all around? It wasn't until I left behind the things I believed that I could see things so clear. The journey begins. Become the one here that will show the proof. Become the one here that is searching for the truth. Become the whispers of the logic in their mind. Become an agent of the logos. Become an agent of the logos. We are the agents of the logos.
And we're back. But I've got to go and make a brew because I was chatting too much to the guys while the brew was on. So take over, guys. Yeah. Does Genesis want to come in? Because it would be good to hear Genesis' take on what's happened this week.
Yeah, we haven't talked to Genesis in a little while, actually. So we see he's in the YouTube chat, though. So Genesis, if you want to come on in, especially if you've been well hydrated tonight, you can come on in and talk to us. Although I don't know what you're talking about, this big E Earth thing you've got going on in the YouTube chat, but you know, it's free for all Friday. You can come in, tell us what you think.
They're not going to come in
You don't think they're coming, Rob?
No, we got too much logos for them to handle.
Yeah. Well, we were talking while Buster was singing. We were trying to figure out if Rakia was trying to figure out which currency he was going to be working in for his matching donations tonight. We told him it had to be in Great British pounds. He didn't have the option of going pesos or anything else. So, thank you to Rakia.
Bitcoin.
And well, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Yeah, thanks again for everybody that's donated tonight. I'm just going to check actually while we're here, see if there's been any more. Yeah, there was. Let me get an anonymous donor for 25 pounds. Thank you. This will go out on the live chat in a moment. You guys are awesome tonight. Kia's pockets are draining more. Go ahead, Mike.
I just realized I can reach out to somebody who might donate. I'll be back in a minute.
Nice. Especially if they have deep pockets. That's awesome.
Bev's DMing everybody. Just donate. I'll give the money back. I know that.
Make
I know
a deal.
how this goes. I know how this goes.
Let's make a deal. Yeah. Awesome stuff.
It's nice to have a globe scientist come in. And you can talk about anything, no, guys? I don't get it.
Yeah, we don't want them to get too excited, though. Maybe that's why. Maybe they can't come into a Discord chat without being too excited.
I know.
I don't
Maybe
know.
we can talk about the James Webb Telescope. I made a prediction on that. I predicted when it first went up, and I'm waiting. Remember where you heard this first. I think they're going to make the universe larger and older.
Really?
Because they can see farther with this beauty, right? It's fantasy.
Did you see where they just announced the newest, furthest star? 28 billion light years away.
No way.
Yes.
So was it with this James Webb thing?
I think so. I didn't read the whole article, but yes, I think.
How did they measure that?
I don't know how they determined that.
So 28 billion. So would that be more than twice of what they say it is now?
That's twice the age of the universe, yes.
Are you serious? When did this come?
Yes.
Is that
When
slow
did-
light?
Actually, it has to do with the expansion of the universe.
Shorter than a straight line distance? Or longer?
Not so much shorter, just longer in terms of time, not longer in terms of distance. Actually, it is a little bit distance too.
So are they saying now the age of the universe just got more than double? Because I was expecting like little increments at a time, but this is like mind-boggling.
Hold on, I'll link the article, but no, they didn't change the... Interestingly, it's 28 billion light years away, and they didn't change the age of the universe.
Wow, dialetheism at its finest. I'm dying to see this article.
Wow. It's just twice as fast, or sort of a exponential.
Super light speed.
Yeah.
Actually, it was by Hubble, not James Webb.
Oh, it's that double? Really? Well, wait until you see what the James Webb is going to do, huh?
I can't post in live chat. Or for that matter, some of the others.
Yeah. Somebody sort you out a role for you then. Hopefully. I
posted it in open text.
I'll get it and put it in the live chat. Science. I'll go and get the one that I got, and so I don't know how far away that was. The butt cheek nebula. That was a Sophia.
While you're doing that, Bev Genesis in the YouTube chat wanted to know, what is a globe scientist? He would like to know.
Have you never seen any globe science, Genesis? You should have been round midweek. I think was it Wednesday?
It was Wednesday.
Famous Wednesday.
Yeah.
Globe Science Wednesday, we're going to call it. Got my Twitch channel shut down. He got too excited talking about Earth curve, Genesis. So yeah, you'll have to ask the globe scientists. It's a very, very exclusive club that I just do not want to be in at all. It's not my sort of thing.
Stremis, your article says 12.8 billion years ago.
Right. That's why I put another one right below it. The CNN one, actually, there's a particular paragraph that says it took almost 13 billion light years for the light to reach us, but because of the expansion of the universe, the star is now 28 billion light years away. So I had to find a different article that actually cited the distance that I quoted.
Yeah, okay, that's a different kind of bull, but wow, that's a big one too. Nice find.
It references the same star, by the way. It just quotes the distance that I said, as opposed to that NBC one article did not mention 28 billion light years away.
Well, don't be surprised if the James Webb telescope confirms this one now. Our universe is now 28 billion years old. And everyone's going to say, yeah. Not us, of course. We're going to say, are you kidding?
Lights in the sky. I mean, do you know how they measure how far they are away?
I don't know this particular one. One way they do typically use is redshift.
Ooh, what's that? Redshift.
It's the same idea when they tell you your, when you get pulled over by a policeman for speeding, it tells you your speed. Well, in this case, the speed says it's moving away from.
Yeah, like when early in the morning when the sun's coming, it always gets red first, and then when it's going away, it always gets red. So the red is as a distance marker, right?
Yes. Yeah. So here's another one for you, SC. If the universe is 13.8 billion light years old, the observable universe is actually 93 billion light years across.
Whoa. Is that an if then? Did you just do? Did you do a logical statement?
46 billion light years
logical statement.
radius.
It's a globe logic, that, yeah.
Do what?
That was that globe logic.
It has to do with something called the co-moving distance.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of that term?
So, are you having a radius within that?
Yes, 93 billion light years across, 46.5 billion light years in radius in any direction.
Wow, that pi.
Do what?
Is that like pi? The same? Well, tau, obviously, not pi. But I mean, would it be following along the same geometrical limits as pi?
I guess so.
That's handy.
I don't really understand that question. What does it have to do with pi?
Well, because you made a circle, right? Because you said if.
Well, I gave a radius and a diameter.
Yeah. Well, that's pi, right?
Well, the pi is around the edge of the circle, but that's not what I didn't bring that in, but okay.
What's beyond that? Do you know?
That's kind of that's actually more of a philosophical question than a scientific question.
Really? You think the other one's not philosophical as well?
Just talking about whatever is beyond.
Hang on. Anything to do with anything about the lights in the sky is philosophy.
I mean, you can definitely get information based on looking at them through different wavelengths. You can literally look at sunspots and watch them go across the sun. I mean, that gives you information. The different wavelengths you can look at.
I like how you said across instead of around.
Why?
Because if you said around, that would imply a spherical object. But you said across, so it's just a circle.
Well, I mean, you see them move from one side to the other, and then they disappear and come back on the other side. If they last long enough.
So 3,000 light years. How many is that?
Like, what was 3,000 what? Light years what?
Yeah, how many years is that? Because your one that you've got, there's 12.8 billion years ago. How many is 3,000 light years? Do you know?
I don't understand the question.
Well, I was just like, we were working out. Your one from Hubble says, I mean, I'm no good at all of these distance and years and time and all of that. I'm no good. So your one said 12.8 billion years ago, and that one that I've just put in there, where they do they found the butt cheeks of the butt cheek nebula. That was the first molecule to form after the Big Bang, and that they got 3,000 light years. So, I mean, what's the conversion to light years to actual years? Do you know? So it is
light years has nothing to do with actual years. Light years is a distance. Years is a time.
Yeah. So is 3,000 light years more or less than 12.8 billion years? I don't know how these sort of things. I only deal in meters. Usually.
That's like saying, is 3 inches less than 45 degrees Celsius?
Is it?
Yes, because they're not the same measurement.
Yeah. Well, how long is a light year? Do you know?
What is it? A couple of trillion miles?
Oh, well. So it's further then?
Well, I don't know.
Well, you say, like, your one that they used Hubble to get 12.8 billion years. Well, this one, the where they did the butt cheeks, the first one, they did that with Sophia. So it seems like they're going backwards, right? If Sophia can go 3,000 light years and Hubble can only do 12.8 billion. I don't know. I know, it's like I say, I'm no good at this light, time, distance thing.
Yeah. You might want to just stick to the straight lines. are
Yeah.
straight.
Are they not straight?
I agree. Straight lines are straight.
Yeah. Are the light year things not straight?
I mean, that's kind of like saying, if I'm traveling at 50 miles an hour, am I traveling in a straight line? Actually, a better comparison would
So
be.
you think light when the light is traveling light years, you think that might be traveling in a wibbly wobbly path?
Oh, it definitely is.
Who is it?
We've proved it.
You've proved that. Okay, go on.
It has been proven.
Okay.
Not we.
Yeah.
I mean, we as in people. It has been proven by other people other than me.
What, the light from the lights in the sky comes on a wibbly wobbly path over billions of light years? Or
It has been proven that it does not
thousands
travel
of
in a
light
straight line.
years.
Yes, it does not travel in a straight line.
Bab's earning his money today, I tell you what.
Well, how does it get here if it doesn't travel in a straight line? That's really weird, that.
Well, first off, the first example would be the Eddington experiment, or whatever you want to call it.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it, so you're telling us.
Have you heard of that?
Eddington experiment? No, never heard of it. No.
Basically in 1921, maybe the early 20s, Arthur Eddington, it was two groups of researchers in, I want to say, one of them was in Africa somewhere. I don't remember where the other one was. Europe or North America? I don't remember. And basically they observed a total solar eclipse and were looking where the expected observation of a particular star beside the sun, because you can't see the star beside the sun normally, but during the eclipse you could. So based on that, where they saw the star it was actually not in its normal expected position, and the reason
Taking
was
all of this in the words of men.
It's okay. Let's know. So there's a different light when the eclipse happens.
The sun basically bent the light from behind the stars behind it. Yes, that's a summary of what I just said.
Okay, so the star should have been behind it, but when you had the eclipse, you saw that it wasn't.
It wasn't. I mean, it wasn't. It was out of position to where it normally would be visible, would be observable. It was it wasn't like way behind it. I mean, it wasn't a long ways away, but it was slightly, a degree or two off of where they expected it to be.
Okay.
I
want you to listen to this back, like in an hour. Go back and listen to yourself later.
The other one that actually says that is that within the last, I want to say 10 years, and I don't remember the exact time, there was a supernova observed. And it was whatever million light years away. And,
how did they know that, though?
Well, I don't know. That's not the point of my story.
Mm-hmm.
The point of my story is
not the point of your story.
The point of the story is we don't know. We can't predict a supernova. We have no idea when they're just kind of random events. But based on the expected path of light that this supernova would take, it took one path that kind of went straight toward us, and then it took another path that kind of went around a galaxy, if you want to say that, and then was bent back toward us. So it took a longer path. They predicted this supernova would be visible, next year or whatever, a year down the road, and they actually got a second visible effect of that supernova a year in advance, based on the understanding of the curvature and the curvature of the light. I'll say it that way. The curvature of the path of the light. How about that?
Just around the big light, right? Just around the sun, because it doesn't happen when, or does it always happen?
It was around a galaxy or some other large. It wasn't around a star. It was around an entire galaxy.
An entire galaxy.
Actually, I think it was also around like dark matter and some other. I mean, it took a kind of a, as you would say, a wiggly path.
Light took a wiggly path. I'm not with you. I'm not too sure, because this is one of the things that I have. If light is traveling it's got to go a long way, right? If it doesn't go straight, it's never going to get here. It's just going to curve off and not hit this place. The bit of light that we see must come straight. Otherwise, we're never going to see it.
Have you seen there's a picture, there's a GIF of I guess it's like an aquarium, and it's got the little green laser and it bends. Have you seen that?
Sorry?
There's a GIF, like an animated picture of an aquarium or some sort of clear box.
Are you equating lasers to sunlight?
I am equating bending light to being able to see it.
From the side. You're looking at it from the side, dude. Do you not understand geometry?
No. My point would be if you looked at that laser, if that laser hit your eye, it would bend. I mean, it would show a bent path. It didn't go straight from the source directly to your eye. It went in an arc, but it still hit your eye.
How would it get it? Look, your eye is position 1, A, point, 2. The light source is the other light, 2. Now, for that one light to hit you in the eye, it has to travel in a straight path. The light that hits your eye will be the light that travels in a straight path. If that light didn't travel in a straight path, it would never get to your eye. Unfortunately, light does travel in straight lines. We all know that. Even your model says that. Apart from that one picture that you've seen somebody bending a laser. That's the only one thing you go to all the time. It's amazing that you've got one GIF that you can go to when you want to try and imagine bent light. But if literally, can you think of a logical way that light could bend and still reach your eye? It doesn't make any sense, that. There's only one way it can go. That's why we have the word straight. Oh, you got deafened. Sorry. Does that make sense, though, to everybody else? Light travels straight, otherwise it doesn't get to your eye. If that's the way it travels. Don't even know if that's what happens. I know you can see things. I know that happens.
Yeah, if light even travels.
Yeah. So, I mean, I wouldn't be able to say it has a speed. But if it does have a speed, in order for it to make it to your eye for the source or whatever, then it's got to travel in a straight line. Especially, like they say, on their model, billions of light years it's got to go. If it doesn't travel in a straight line, it's never going to get wherever it wants to go. And billions of light years, like he said. Not a clue about how they measure it. That's ridiculous.
Absolutely, totally insane. They'll have you believe that light travels forever. But yet we know if we open a flashlight, we get far enough from it, we won't see it anymore. It's absolutely ridiculous to believe that when they say, you know, I Love Lucy episodes are traveling in space right now, and they keep going, and somehow, somewhere, someone's going to pick them up like billions of years from here. Like insanity. But yet, people believe that.
Rumpus is obviously given his optics, you know, globe science optics, in Rumpus's inevitable way of dealing with things. In the chat there. I think I saved some of the pictures. Let me see if I can find any of them. I've had to look at that picture, Rick, here as well, of your colours. It's all smudged. And you're going to have to go with whatever it looks like out there. I don't think it's going to work over Discord. Rumpus, stop it with your globe science, please. That's not the way we talk to people round here. You're obviously thinking you're talking to the globe science community. We're not part of that thing anymore, Rumpus. So please, can you please refrain from talking to people like that? You are not in the globe science community now. We're a different community altogether. Go on.
They've been convinced that something can travel forever. You're delusional. Delusional.
Well, yeah, like Rob said, I don't even know if it does travel. I haven't got a clue how it works. I don't think anybody does either, really.
Yeah, first figure out what is it. Then try to figure out if it travels, then the speed. Then tell us maybe that it travels forever. It's all fantasy.
I just had one of those things where I forgot what I was doing. I went to my phone to try and do something and then forgot what I was doing.
Well, scientists, is there a one-way speed of light? Question to the YouTube globe scientists, sorry.
Putting one out to the globe science community.
What's the one-way speed of light? Anyone?
Rumpus said light can travel forever. Well, they must do it one way if they say, like, you know, that light in the sky over there is 28 billion light years away. I mean, they've not done that two-way, have they? I mean, like, that would surely take 12 point whatever billion light years for the one way, and then you'd have to wait for it to come back again.
Yeah.
And then
be a little bit old, I'd say.
And I know that they haven't been sending out signals for that long, at least. So there's not much way that they could even know the one-way speed of light, really.
Uh-huh.
So
and they don't. Ask Rumpus. Rumpus, do they know the one-way speed of light? You better be honest here.
Globe science, it was something. We might need some more. Yeah, because I mean, light. You can't tell how one way. So the light's in the sky. There's no way. It's impossible. And I think Rumpus knows that, right? That measuring how far the lights in the sky are away, impossible. Even the larger lights in the sky, also impossible. Can't be done.
No chance. No chance.
You can't measure it. You can do fuck all with an angle. Still holds true, even lights in the sky. Oh, Rumpus says it's not an issue, the one-way speed of light. It's just not an issue.
So that's him saying I'm right. Thank you, Rumpus.
We can infer it is the same as the two-way speed. Yep.
You know that ain't true, Rumpy.
Yeah, Rumpus, has Rumpus put his video out for Bedford yet? Thank you, JR. Thank you very much, people. Kevin's keeping us up to date. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Just running total so far, by my calculation, 1,071 Great British Pounds. Rakia will match, so that's more than 2,000 Great British Pounds tonight. So thank you for everyone donating. Continue to donate as long as the stream is going. Rumpus, I mean, you don't like Rakia very much. He's matching any donations to Bev. You may want to hop in there and donate.
Rumpus says he's well spoken, but he does get aggravated by gross stupidity. That's probably why he gets aggravated all the time. You know, he's got to carry Rumpus around with him.
Well, when you talk to inferior intellect, and it's aggravating.
Well, it is Free for All Friday, so if Rumpus, the globe scientist, wants to come in and please, no graphic representations of any globe science. They shall but not be allowed. I know Rumpus doesn't like to do that. He doesn't like it when he can't show his globe science. But new rules, Rumpus. We have had globe scientists on the show, and their intent is to do live globe science to take streams down. It's a very troubling thing, and I don't think it should be. They shouldn't be doing public displays of globe science like that. I hope the Bedford thing will not be seeing public displays of globe science. It will not go down very well with the newspapers.
Yeah, one of the globe scientists in the YouTube chat is asking what these donations are going to exactly. It doesn't really matter at this point. The point is we support our community. That's the point. And the more people attack this community, the more we're going to support it. So go on, globe scientists, continue to attack our community. It's all good. Come on into the chat. It's good.
Yes, we will all be put well to use for testing and the next level Discord community that we are obviously building right now. Oh, we've been building over the last few years. And like we've literally just got started with the good stuff. So thank you everybody who's helping us build this new community. Thank you. Yeah, Rumpus, we cannot allow any globe Earth science to be shown. So unfortunately, everyone will be upset that Rumpus won't be coming in because he wants to show globe science, and it's just not the done thing anymore. And I've noticed Rumpus isn't condoning the globe science that occurred earlier this week. Let me just check, see whether the YouTube of... because there was a notice about...
No way the Rumpus would condone that. No way.
Yeah, that's strange. That I got a message from YouTube, and they said, Let me just check. Wow, there's been a lot of well, no, I don't know. I did get a message on earlier on this week. Oh,
I don't think Rumpus is aware of what happened.
It said, and it was on Thursday. Oh, it's 6:40 a.m. One day ago. Okay, so it might be tomorrow. It's still up there at the minute. Yes, there's a video still up there that I might be sorting out, having to sort out again. Put that one back out again. But that was part of the Tuesday stream. Would it have been Tuesday? Yeah. Oh no, it might have only been Thursday when you got the money donation. Yeah. Anyway, I've had a takedown notice for a donation into the Give Send Go. I don't know whether Rumpus thinks that's okay. The midweek stream, maybe they don't know about that either. Strange that they don't seem to know about the greeting we had from the globe science community and the threats of violence taken. Somebody that was the other day. I had to take it down because of the graphic depictions of globe earth science. I will be re-uploading it once I get rid of the offending globe science. Rumpus is telling balanced truths. Nice one, balanced truths. Rumpus says, I can't do diagrams on BEVs. They won't allow me to draw diagrams. So that's why Rumpus isn't allowed. If anybody wants to know how to not get Rumpus to come on, stick in the text chat troll of YouTube. Just get the globe scientists to come round to your live stream and obviously have graphic depictions of globe earth science, and then obviously nobody will then allow you to have anybody to present any diagrams like Rumpus. So you can thank the globe earth science community for doing this, Rumpus. I mean, What more is there to say? I'm thinking everybody should be thankful for us for not having anybody to see the globe Earth science. It's progressed a bit since Rumpus's pictures. But, I mean, we don't know whether Rumpus is... We haven't banned Rumpus, if that's what he's talking about, or is it from somewhere else? Has Rumpus been banned from somewhere else? Yeah, I hope it wasn't for doing globe science. Yeah, Rumpus, you can come in and chat, but you just no pictures. We can't. Sorry, it's not allowed. We can't have people. We have to vet people.
Yeah, the globe scientists want to put stuff out that's not very good for the health of the channel. So, and one of the globe scientists out there is really triggered about our donations tonight. So, if anyone wants to see some of these globe scientists get more triggered, you may want to go out to Give Send Go and donate a few more pounds. Be much appreciated.
Oh, right, yeah, he's been banned from Flat Earth debate for lying. Not actual depictions of globe Earth science. But was he ever allowed to put pictures up over there? It's quite tricky to get pictures put up over there. Yeah. I mean, I have got some videos of Rumpus from quite a long time ago, early on, where we were talking about some stuff. We have been over it, and I think we wanted to go over it once again. It's a really early one with Kosho and the angle. I think we in the Discord we've been over it once, but it's good to go back over the old videos of when I first started here, because I sort of documented everything and my journey from talking to these people all the way through. And yeah, so it's funny to listen to the old stuff and to see how their argument has progressed. But we've sort of taught it to them. They've had to develop an argument around a discussion that we've had, and rather than talking about the actual issues about anything, they've argued around it in a massive circle to end up back at the beginning again. It's fascinating. And since we're starting off with the fundamentals again, then everybody's allowed to come in. We're hoping that people can come and talk to us at that base level. It should be easy for everybody to do this sort of thing. Even Rumpus, without shouting and moaning and doing all of that sort of stuff. But I think we understand now that the base logic, grammar and rhetoric, that's where we fail. We fail at the law of identity usually. At the point of defining something to start off from, that tends to be the part where most of the discussions that we've had around here just fail. Let's see, have a look at the chat. We got it's strange that we've got is it because we've had to sort the chat out because of the Great Globe Science attack?
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, and actually, some of the globe scientists out there that are wondering about the donations tonight are also wondering why they're lumped in with other globe scientists that may put out some dodgy, live chat gifts. I don't know. I mean, you may want to ask yourself those questions, globe scientists. Why that is? Why you have to be lumped together with other globe scientists? Think on that for a while.
Yeah, as far as I know, I think within discussions that we've had, most globe scientists are the same. The normal ones normally have some sort of sciencey thing in their names because they like to hold that name as though it holds some sort of weight or power that they hold. The masses of shadow giants, the power of the shadow giants of science. But globe science doesn't really seem to be too impressive to me.
No, and now some of the globe scientists are lumping themselves in with 7 billion other people.
Mm-hmm.
So
wow.
I think we had that, didn't we? Have that? Was it Rumpus that was speaking for like 98% of the population or something at one point? Maybe it wasn't Rumpus.
Yeah, no, that was Rumpus. Yeah, he definitely speaks for a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, it seems the globe scientists in general do that. They tend to speak for a great majority of the population of our realm. It's interesting to me.
Yeah, it's strange that of all of those people, I've never seen that particular brand of globe science before, ever. So if anybody wants to come in and let us know about this, because is it a new globe science that we are unaware of, or is it a sort of a little club that we've not been allowed into over at like the Blue Room or something like that, Secret Ops? I don't know, but we do have to protect the community from globe science, obviously. It's definitely like typing. He's better at typing than he is at talking. Wonder whether he can get his hours in on the text chat.
I think it's double. 1 hour in live VC, 2 hours on text.
Or words, he just has to start writing lots of paragraphs. Do you reckon?
But I don't understand such a guy like Rumpus that has the gift of the gab, right? We could all agree on that, whether he's right or wrong. Why would he care about a few diagrams?
Zeptepi saying he wants to protect his science. Well, yep. I'd keep it hidden. I don't want to see it again. In fact, I can't get it out of my head. It's one of those things that you like forever. I will remember globe science. Thanks to that infamous Wednesday. Where I think that was our like a final farewell from the globe science community.
One of the globe scientists in the YouTube chat seems to know an awful lot about this subject, about getting dumped on in Discord servers and getting channels taken down and remembering the first time on the internet. It's interesting. Maybe he knows something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he knows what happened on Wednesday. I don't know.
Part of the team.
Mm.
Rumpus refuses to be censored. Yeah, Rumpus, we get like if you were around on Wednesday, you would know why we have to. We've been forced into it, Rumpus. The globe Earth science community got very threatening. They threatened violence, physical violence, and got overexcited when we mentioned Earth curve. We just can't have globe scientists globe sciencing like that. It's embarrassing how exciting you get.
I personally haven't ever been that excited.
I know. Yeah, they're saying don't let this one do that. Well, this one globe scientist got me a suspension on Twitch. So we can't let any globe scientists just run free with their globe science. It has to be vetted.
Yeah, the advice from the globe scientists are kicking in hard and fast, Bev. Yeah. One of them is don't put your Discord link in your description. That'll stop it. That'll stop the globe scientists from coming in. I just don't know. I just keep wondering why they come in at all.
Yeah.
I mean, we've asked that question many times.
Yeah, that's why we vet people now, isn't it?
We have to, don't we? We have to.
Yeah, I mean, they're not suggesting that we shouldn't take measures to stop the globe scientists coming in and doing what they do. Because that would be foolish. Nobody would do that. If you have a shop and you have somebody coming in and thieving, you surely take measures to stop that from happening. I mean, that's like we cannot be seen to be advocating globe science. It's not healthy for any social media platform. So Rumpus, no, I'm sorry, it won't be allowed. But you can come in and have a discussion. We don't know about you. It's very dodgy, and we have to be very careful about people saying names as well. So I mean, you can get you seriously. There's Discord channels and YouTube channels that get awfully upset at the mention of a name. So we really have to be careful about what's going on in the in this community now when dealing with globe scientists. They're not very stable people. But we are, luckily enough, we've got a community of people who I think we can quite unanimously say that we don't want globe science to be graphically displayed like that. And going forward, we've had to take measures to stop it from happening. This is the new way that we have to go forward. We'll learn from things like we always do. Logos has taught us a lot this week. We started a little experiment on Friday with Rick thank you very much. And I mean, here we are, 1 week on from last week. This is the week of the test. I said we'd probably be done with it in a week. Emma said it might take a couple of weeks. But I think we're there. I think we've done exactly what we wanted to do. We let everybody know, the globe science community, what they do, the flat earth community, what they do as well, and obviously this new next level community, dealing with basic logic, simple truths, and geometry. And we're obviously in neither of the other communities, definitely not in the circular argument community. So,
oh, look at the time, Dad. Maybe you ought to kill the stream.
Yeah, I was just going to give an update. So, for those of you who have not yet donated, if you are able to, we appreciate all thoughts and prayers. Somebody server mute Rakia for a moment, please. We appreciate all the prayers, thoughts, prayers. But if you're able to donate to the Give Send Go, it's out there on the YouTube. And so far, again, let me check one last time, see if we're still at the same spot. And remember, Rakia will match this donation for as long as the stream goes, which is why he's trying to get it shut down now. He just checked his checking account. And we are at 1,071 Great British pounds. So Rakia will have to match at least that, unless somebody wants to go in and donate again before the end of the stream, and it's all much appreciated and well deserved. And then just for me, I mean, the rest of the folks in the next level Discord can chime in if you'd like, but to the point of do we know? Oh, sorry guys, I'm getting a call. Let me
No
shut
problem.
that down. Yeah,
That's okay, man. That's okay. You did great.
Do we, if anybody wants to know, do we know where the funds are going? Yes, and we give more. We'll give more. So I think, as Rakia said earlier in the week, who's trolling whom here? Who's trolling
who is the theme here.
Yeah.
Don't worry. This is just the beginning. People don't realize what we have here, but we do. You want to come be a part of it, where people help each other in need and have each other's back and seek truth and follow logos, then this is the place to be. As you can see, we're going to be growing. We're well funded. We're well organized. And we have people that follow logos no matter what. That's what makes this place special.
Yep. Anybody else in the Discord server concerned about where the money's going? Anyone?
I would speak up and say it's going to a very, very good cause. I mean,
yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Can you say something about where it's going?
Mm-hmm. Anyone got concerns about where it's going?
Yeah, I got a concern.
What is it, Rob?
I'm concerned for the safety and well-being of the Globers all over the earth that are just cringing right now.
There's
well deserved.
Yeah, absolutely, it's well deserved. I kind of second that. I think there's been some hurt butts, maybe.
Well, I will say this: don't buy a kit you can't put together on a live stream.
Yeah.
And also, I would say, be careful when you choose whom to attack.
Yeah, that's the who's trolling who, and I would say add to it, those sharp objects that you're using, just be extra careful, especially if you're not qualified to use them. I think everybody knows what we're saying and how we're saying it, and I think that's a good place to end the stream. What about it, Dev?
Ricky is desperate for you to end the stream, Bev.
Yeah, I mean, end on a high note. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Friday's the best day of the week. It's the best stream. It's always been the best numbers that I ever get.
They go long too.
I'll put something out. If you guys can hold up about 30, 40 minutes, I'll play a couple songs.
Oh yes. See, there you go.
Sorry, Rakia. Sorry.
Come on, man.
I thought you guys were friends.
I can handle whatever you throw. Let's go. We'll prove it tonight. I think we proved it last night, but we'll prove it tonight. And if we need to, we'll prove it again tomorrow night. Who they're dealing with. If they think they can poke this bear and get away with it, and this group of bears, if you know what I mean, they've woken up a sleeping giant of logos, and we'll pour it all over everybody who's interested. Come on by.
Absolutely. We're not going anywhere, guys. So keep on trolling. Yeah. And if you want to, keep on donating, because Buster's going to come on in about 30, 40 minutes. That might be worth a donation or two. No.
Yeah, who's trolling who, right?
Love it. Love it.
They must be freaking out right now. Hey, Buster, they must be freaking out right now, no? Seeing how their plan is going well.
Well, yeah, on that too. Like, I haven't been involved in that part of it very much, but as far as like the logos is concerned, like the stuff we found in the last like week or two has been amazing, and they're scrambling big time.
Yes, sir.
I eat pie.
But what I'm referring to is they tried to shut this place down, right?
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying, but I just haven't been involved in much of that, like I used to be.
But I'd like to thank them, though, Buster, because the exact opposite has happened. As a matter of fact, they energized us, they invigorated us, and the exact opposite took place, and even more.
Yeah. People can see where truth comes from. Some people, anyway.
So how is your plan working there, trolls?
They've got to be assigned to us, I think. Thanks for coming.
Seems that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Globe scientists are saying that Bev demands tribute. No, Bev demands respect out of the group of people that respect him. And that's all. And we do. And sometimes we show it financially. Usually we show it with a lot of words and discussions and good conversations and interesting things that make us all scratch our heads and some good Buster music. But no, sometimes we show it financially. Yeah.
I'll say this, like the amount of information that's been put through here and the amount of work that Bev's put into it, the hours spent editing videos, people don't understand. Like, go try to edit one video, just a 5-minute one, and see what it takes to put together a 5-minute video. And he deserves it.
If we can't get Buster, I know a Buster cover band.
Yeah. We can get a spot on song in there.
Yeah. I've got that one recorded as well. I did your one today. I don't know whether you heard the opener. I got your True Level Bitch live, and I've queued that one up. So that one's that's on the list for songs, the Buster songs.
Sweet.
And I think I was gonna get. I don't know whether I recorded Spot On or not. Don't know. I'll have to go back and see if I did. I hope I did.
It was good. He almost ruined the song for me.
Yeah.
Like, I can't play it. After he played it, I was like, man, I don't like his version.
Yeah. It's good. I like it. The music here is phenomenal, right? It adds a whole new level of everything to us, and it is that vibe, isn't it? The vibe, and once it all gets together, if people are looking for the Logos, I mean, it's not as if you come here looking for it. Logos will find you, doesn't it? I wasn't ever looking for this sort of stuff. I wasn't. I was just on a search, and like this is where we've ended up. Logos, a massive group of people. Like, so when I say massive, this is a community. It's a good community of people. And
the amount of laughs that have been off the charts.
Yep. If you're tired of the hate, you're tired of the trolls, this is the place for you.
It's definitely way more than the sum of its parts.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, much love out to everybody, and like I say, don't be bothered about coming in here. I mean, obviously, you've seen what goes on in this arena, and we're trying to stop that part of it. The globe science harassment that takes place. We want to stop that. There's no need for the bickering and the fighting and all of that. What we want to do is, we said at the beginning of this year, the mission was to progress forwards, to be positive, try to not be negative about things, and to try and prove stuff to ourselves and build the foundation and give people a chance to progress forwards without being negative, which I think most of the arguments that we've ever dealt with within this arena are always the negative. They're always trying to prove something wrong. That's what they say with science. You know, like, you have to falsify things. Well, our aim is to try and prove things as a positive claim, rather than deal with the negativity of all of the other stuff. I mean, conversations are just conversations. There's no need for a win and a lose. A debate shouldn't be who won, who lost. It should be who could present a case well enough, and who was able to teach people the most about whatever, who could make people think the most. That's what we hope to do. Well, that's what we have been doing. Come on in. I don't know how's it going. Have we got any mods on the thing? Is there new people coming in? Can we get in? I don't think we've had anybody. We're a tight-knit community, aren't we? We're in a corner of the internet somewhere, hidden away, put here by whoever. I don't know how half of the people met. I mean, I think most of us have been in here for quite a while, but new people have been coming in. There is a way in.
Yeah, and just an update. So Rakia is out another 40 pounds. So thank you to Here We Go Again for a $20 or 20-pound donation. Thank you, everybody. And running total 1,091 donated tonight. So anybody got a 9 spot out there? Simple 9 pounds will get us to 1,100. Just saying, and Buster's still coming up. So, yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, I'll have to go and nip up to tell the missus that we've got a Buster set coming on. She might have to tune in, listen in. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is what we live for, I think. Because, I mean, people, I don't know whether people know. I'll give a world's famous Buster run up. Buster is obviously a musician, guitarist, and a singer. But Buster loves live. Buster lives for live performances. I'm the type of person who loves to hear a live performance much better than the recorded stuff, and I love it. Buster loves doing this, so here we go. Buster Live coming up soon. Should have had a poll up or something, shouldn't I? How are we doing with the... I see the Globe Science has left us alone for a bit.
Yeah, still a little bit excited about the fact that we're, financially supporting here. That seems to be a lot of butthurt around that. I don't know. Maybe folks aren't used to it.
It's just that one.
Yeah. He knows who he is, but he's lumped in with all the other Globe scientists that like to try to take down people's channels that, ask questions and have conversations and stuff like that.
He's not the one that got overly excited the other night, is he?
Oh.
Well, we don't know, right? I mean, that's the thing. I don't know. It could very well be.
I did say that the voice sounded a little bit familiar, but I mean, I'm not that good with voices, I'm not really, I'm thinking of more of the conversation and what we're talking about, really. But I mean, yeah, who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, and he did mention Twitch, which is where it originated from. So perhaps he knows more than he's letting on. I mean, he seems to know a lot about what happened Wednesday. I mean, I know he was probably in here. I'd have to go back and look at the YouTube chat. And most likely he was skanking around. But, it seems like he might know more than he's letting on.
This is good. I thank everybody for coming. I mean, imagine that. 50 people watching now. That's good numbers for us. Thank you for being here. Friday night's always the best night of what we do. And going forward, I think we're going to have to... we can have more of these days. I mean, Friday free for all, but it doesn't seem like there's many people wanting to come in, so we might have to try something different. I mean, this is working for this week, but we're gonna have to try and sort something out, because it seems like there is a community of people that get very triggered by us, that want to talk about us a lot, but never want to talk to us and discuss anything with us.
That is the strangest thing. I always talk about you, but never want to come and talk to you. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
At least not honestly, anyway. Right?
How about
Not
the
honestly.
YouTuber that says you can't talk about yourself, you can only talk about others? Shout out, OJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, another Globe scientist. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good, that. You're not allowed to stop with the drama talking about yourself. You let us talk about you.
Yeah. Let us tell you all sorts of things about you, but you're not going to tell us about you.
I dare you talk about how great your family and stuff is. Let us talk about you. Come on.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I forbid it. If you keep it up, I'm going to ban you because you talk about how great your life is. Stop that. I forbid it. Shout out, Globe. What do you call him?
Hey, I just got a
Globe
job.
scientist.
My life is really great.
Hey.
Turn up. Hey, turn
What's up?
How's
I just
it
joined.
going? Yeah.
Oh, you just joined Turn Up? Let me
Yeah,
bring you up to speed. So just so you're aware, and it's just a recap for the Globe scientists in the YouTube chat that seem very triggered that, Bev on, what was it? Was it Monday, Bev, or was it Sunday that you had done the Give, Send, Go? When did you put it out there?
I think it was Monday. Rakia started it last Friday. And then, I think it was Monday. We
it was Monday.
It was on Monday, yeah.
And
Monday.
Yeah. And Bev asked for $2,500 to make sure that he's got, a little bit of security in the form of maybe a camera or two outside of his house in case any Globe scientists want to get excited at his place of residence, and then maybe a computer to to help with the video editing and the kinds of stuff that we're going to be doing, because we're going to be getting into some maybe some pretty heavy stuff and maybe some kind of older stuff and some classics that Raven's bringing on, and we got the music from Buster that's out there, so 2,500 2,500 pounds as a goal, and we hit that last night thanks to the wonderful people in our community here. And then we decided today that it's free for all Friday, and since there's been so many butthurt people about what we're doing here financially with our community, that maybe we should do a kind of a telethon sort of thing. So Rakia offered to match all donations given tonight, and so far the tally, my take, we're still waiting on the 9 pounds to get to 1,100, but we're at 1,091 pounds tonight, which Rakia will match.
Yeah, well, match is I'm gonna have to get some definitions on match. And,
we don't. No.
And also, I'm gonna need some video evidence and some type of verification on this this funds y'all collected. So we're definitely gonna do some investigation on that. Maybe some I don't know, put the total like across along the lake and do some long distance observations. Maybe they'll get a little blurry.
Maybe it's a relativistic match.
Yeah, come on, Einstein, help me out.
I think there's going to be a little refraction.
He's hoping there's some refraction.
That's all there is. That's all it is. It's refraction.
Yeah.
Can we use some pi on this, or get some of this Glober math going?
Well, we can multiply it by 3 times 3.14 if you'd like.
we could also divide, but we could get some Glober math going here. I mean, some of these, formula writers, come on, help me out.
Hey, you guys are doing it wrong. It's 3.14.159. I'm just kidding. It's April Fool's. I'm putting an extra point in there to fucking you like up.
We heard you. We got that. I think we got that. It's Friday night. But thank you, everybody, for donating. I know Bev appreciates it greatly. We all appreciate it because it's going to help our community grow. And we're still out there until the show ends. Rakia will match every donation tonight. So hey, wait a minute. We just got the 10 spot. So we are now officially over 1,100 pounds. So we are at 1,101.
And if that guy that shut down the stream the other night is available, please DM me. I have some financial reward for you if we can shut it down tonight. So just DM me. Thank you.
I don't think you're going to be that lucky tonight, Rakia.
I told the guys around here to enjoy the steaks I'm cooking for them, because it could be the last time I took steaks for a while.
You guys will be working for free for the next 2 weeks. No, that's
what time does the stream finish?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Turner.
No. You go ahead, Spotlight.
No, I said, what time does it finish? I mean, is it an all-nighter, or we don't know.
Rakia's been lobbying to shut this thing down for about the better part of an hour now. And Buster agreed to come on here in about 20 minutes or so, hopefully, and do a live session. So it's going to go at least that long. And then we all know how long some of Bev's streams can go, especially on a Friday. I mean, I've seen some of myself into 7 hours and stuff like that. So,
So was it the definition of all night is what we need to research?
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, we do need to start stating some terms here on what match and all-nighters mean, and don't think, Buster, I won't remember this, sir. The muting is back on.
You're hot micing Rakia.
Muted when he's playing the guitar.
That hot mic earlier when I said match, that's a really costly hot mic. I took the grunt of the hot mic when I ordered chicken nuggets. Now I'm going to take the grunt of this.
That's
great. Yeah, this is a great day. This has been an awesome week. You know, people try
You're
to
ordering
run
of chicken. You're ordering of chicken nuggets live is what pretty much sparked me starting off. So yeah, I guess
That's right. Nug life. It's funny how that works, right? Logos.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, man.
That should be the first song you play live. Is Nug Life. I missed that song. It's been a while.
I should at least get the Nug Life song played tonight. I'm paying for it, right?
See what I can do.
Buster hates that song. I can hear it in his voice. See what I can do. Right?
How can you hate it? That kicked it
I don't
off.
hate it. I did. Keep it real.
Yeah, that's
I'll see
some
what I can
love.
do.
That's some love. You could you not revamp it or what?
Maybe I'll see what I can do. Still got a few minutes before I get home, so we'll see.
That's yeah, I remember doing that. I mean, how long were we chatting before the guitar thing? I mean,
It was that night. They were laughing. All the memes came out. We were going on, and I was like, "Oh, check this out!" I played, and actually, Rakia hummed something about Nug Life, and I was like, "Wait a minute, I could do that." So we just started laughing and writing, and everybody in the chat was just like putting words in, and it was pretty amazing, really.
I won a tournament, and my nickname was Love Shack, and they would play that song, Love Shack, baby. And that night when we went over to Jim's and trolled them with the nugs, and that was about the nuggets, you know, and they started posting nuggets on my poker winnings. So that's where Nug Life came from.
I think I've got that picture as well. I think I saved it.
Yeah, we had loads of Nug memes, man. It was like it was great.
Yeah, that was perhaps the proper start of them pushing us out, right? That was the way of the Globe Earth community sort of trying to put distance between them and us. They want to play. They wanted to play a game with the flat earthers that they didn't want us involved in, and I think it was well noted with the song Buster. It's always been the bard.
I like that. Yeah.
It is that was the start of the story, right? The big start of the story. It's rather prophetic that you started the singing then at that very point.
I always wanted to do it, and even when I came into the community, I thought, like, listening to a lot of the songs that were out there that getting promoted, and I thought, oh, I could do that easy. And then when the Nug Life came and everybody was having fun with it, I was like, yeah, let's give it a go. It was great. Been great times. A lot of good songs.
We've got 3 people in a voice channel over there at the open text. What's that about? Does anyone know what that's about? Oh, there you go. Somebody's in the check-in over there. If that's you, Logan's trying to get into the Discord. We've just had to put in extra security measures. So, as you can see, on the next level server, there's an open voice. There are people sat in there. I don't know whether anybody wants to go in and check it. Everybody have a check-in and make sure they're okay if they want to come in here first, or I don't know how that's working. To get some check with some of the mods. I think if we can. Logan, if you put in somewhere in the chat, we'll do our best to help you get into
Are you talking about allowing those guys in?
Well, I don't know.
I would advise against it.
No, okay. Well, that's what they're there to be vetted for. If anybody wants to go and vet them and see whether they want to come in or not. But I mean, yeah, if you
Hold
say,
on. He's been around for a while. I don't think would do anything bad.
Yeah. I'm saying that if you look up at the open voice a bit, up at the top there's a couple of people in the chat up there.
Oh yeah, right.
Well, okay.
I mean, I don't know who they are. I know Logan says he's trying to come in.
Spot is.
I mean, you should be able to just move them over and move them into here if that's what's going on. Obviously, there's no picks or anything, and hover over the mute button. But obviously, we don't. If we don't need to, then we don't need to.
Can we ask if they're here to donate, and if so, they have to come back tomorrow, or?
Well, I mean, it's a Buster song coming up soon, so the Buster set's coming on. We don't really need to do all of that, and obviously we can vet people off air when we're not live. Live isn't really the time to be having new people coming in. But obviously we do like new people coming in. That's the idea of what we're here for. We want more conversation.
But if they're going to donate, I would much rather them come tomorrow.
It's not that we don't. It's not that we like new people, right? It's starting to now go far beyond that. We need you people to come in and have a chat because we need to get this out to more and more logical thinking people. Because the more of us that there is, and when I say us, because I know I got to define that. When we say us, I mean people that use logic. You know, like, and I hate to bring this up because he's not really here anymore, but it's kind of the best analogy. You know, right the hands analogy of, you know, if there's shit on it, obviously that's not clean, right? That's just, if there's shit on it, it's not clean. Plain simple, logic, simple, right? And if there's more people that use that logic out there in the world, not just here in this little corner, out there and experiencing the world, man, that's going to do a whole lot. That's going to change a lot of things in a lot of places really fast. So you guys need to don't be scared to talk, because like I'm telling you right now, I'm talking, right? I come in every once in a while. 9 times out of 10, I don't have anything good to say, you know, but they still listen. They've never ever shut me out. I've always been welcome. I can literally tell them how I woke up this morning. You know, come in and have a conversation. It's needed. And like I said, it'll get the message out, get the logic out, and the community starts building, essentially.
Oh, yes. And gaming as well. Don't forget about gaming. We're going to be starting doing gaming.
I mean, that's the beauty of what goes on here. Like, I forget what it was. Bev knows what I'm talking about, but it was something that we found some picture one day, and Bev right away called it out. But we were all like, well, no, let's try this out, you know, like some of us thought it was possible. No, wasn't possible. I mean, he was right. Motherfucker should have listened to him. But hey, we went through the testing, and got to find out whoever else was in here that day. We all got to find out through experience. Experience is so, I mean, it's an awesome thing. It really is. I mean, every single person in here goes through a different experience every day. And to be able to share each experience with one another, not just with us here, but to everybody on YouTube or wherever you're listening. People take a hold and listen, and they resonate because they think to themselves, well, shit, I've been through that. I've done that. How many times have you heard me and Rakia, talk about the same thing about concrete or Buster and music? It's just certain things that certain people will resonate with. And like I say, everybody, whether you're Glober, Flat Earther, Hollow Earther, all Earthers, I'll just kind of all Earthers, right? Logic. Y'all have a piece of the puzzle. So come in, share your piece of the puzzle so we can figure this shit out. That's my speech.
Wow, that's not like turn up at all. What made you do that? Like going all sensible or something? Turn up. Well
Yeah,
done.
that was
You're
great.
growing up.
Very well done.
Telly's got a job. You got a new job or something?
Shut the fuck up, Evan. Are we fucking live right now?
Yes, we are.
All right, I won't be saying nobody's name.
Yeah, what's in the name anyway, eh? Huh.
I won't be saying anybody's job.
Mm-hmm. Globe scientist. Like covers all, doesn't it?
I was talking about my job.
No.
Because now we're live, right? I don't want them to know that I'm an undercover cop. Oh, shit. I don't even think I'd pass the fucking course.
Can you see that hat there in that picture there, Rob? Where I've got the nug. We were checking out the angular nug size of Blackpill Tower. You see round my neck, I've got a Rob Keane face mask. Back in the early days of the vids, I had a Rob Keane face mask. The original Rob Keane. The first guy that didn't give a shit about his name. And he knew that just having a name isn't doxing.
I couldn't get to my phone fast enough. Okay.
I've got it around my neck. That's why I've got that silly thing round my neck there. That's your face.
I remember when you put it on the big rock
yeah.
for the statue. Oh, fuck. Sorry for swearing, but some of the funniest times here, man. I love you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been dicking about for quite a few years here. Everybody's been telling stories about what we do, and they've been making shit up, and they still do. They still make up fantastic stories. I think somebody said the other week that I was involved at a plot to take over a university in another country. Would you believe it? I mean, some fantastic stories these globe scientists tell each other. And I feel sorry for the people that believe them, because it's far from it. We don't plot to do anything like that at all. We mainly just talk about truthful things. I mean, yes, there are some people here who might be going there at that time. So why would they not want to go and do that? Sorry, Rob, come.
We're just a bunch of regular people doing regular things.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say regular people, right? We do have Buster. Most of us are regular.
See, I want to clear something up. Maybe people don't realize what was going to happen. We call it tailgating. I'm doing it right now. I sent y'all a picture earlier.
Yeah.
We let our tailgates down. Sometimes we bring a tent set up so the sun's not, beaming you all day. We get someone to play music, i.e. Buster, and we just hang out, have a good time. We wasn't taking over anything. And to set another record straight, we were invited to the event. So all this being made up and lied about like they always do about everything else, it's a lie. We were invited. We asked the dress code. We asked if it was RSVP. We asked if we needed to sign up. We asked other questions. We needed permits. No information was given. Only to contact Blue, the scientist, by email, and he provided the email. That's an invite. So all this deception and lies that y'all are falling into, that's the problem.
Yeah.
I personally think the event's still on. So there will be some more digging, because if they're just trying to deceive more and say the event's been called off so we don't show up, well, I got another thing coming for you there, Buster. Sorry, Buster.
Yeah, well, it's not as if you're not going to go there anyway. Like, you are going to be there.
Well, I'll tell you how Logos works. After all this got canceled, and I was really disappointed because I was looking forward to meeting Buster and the 100 or so other people that was probably going to show up, because we have this thing called the Friend Finder, and you just go on that area and send out a text to those people, and they'll show up to events like that, which would have been a blast.
Yeah.
Well, after all of it got canceled, our condo came available in Tennessee. Now, can you imagine that? The Logos involved in that? On the exact date that the event is supposed to take place. Now, you can't make this stuff up. That's Logos right there. Yeah. So I'll be there with my family, fly fishing and doing other things in Tennessee, hopefully seeing some bears. And we might just have to ride by UT. It was beautiful last Saturday. The weather was perfect. The campus is amazing if you've never been there. We're lucky here in the South. We have some beautiful campuses with trees and stuff, and this time of year it's just nice. We rode by there Saturday around 11 o'clock. I didn't see any balls quivering from earthquakes, but we didn't dig too hard. We just rode around the campus, but it is nice. We're going to be there, so I'll find out if the event's still on. If it is, I'll let everyone know, and we can do our own thing since we don't seem to be welcome.
I'd love to see that. You guys getting together over there, that would be amazing for a Discord meetup. I mean, a live set of Buster. Filmed by Rakia on Discord. Next level. That's what we do. And we'll definitely be able to do one down at Bedford, because even if Rumpus isn't going to do his test again this year or whatever, we still have to go for the annual Home of the Level meetup.
I got to do some testing, so if Buster could hold off for like 15, 20 minutes, I'll be back.
Well, Buster's not here at the minute, so get going, Rob. Looks like the countdown. He'll be on his at home setting up.
Rob's scrambling now. Oh shit! I gotta get going.
Buster live, world's famous Buster live set coming on. He's just literally. Has he just got home from work? I think he has. Has he? Can't be getting up for work. No, I think he's just finished work. He works nights. See?
Yeah, he'd be just finishing work. He wouldn't be just starting.
Yeah.
What are y'all talking about? 5 o'clock over here in the evening. That's a good way to wrap the show up, though, with a couple, 2 or maybe 1 or 2 Buster songs.
11 o'clock. It's a good time. Finish off with Buster. I'll get you Pat now. There you go.
Before you do that, I may as well give a top of the hour update. So we have a new much appreciated new donation from Godzilla adding to the mix. Thank you so much, Godzilla.
Thank you, gods.
Appreciate it very much. Hang on a second, I got to get it out there in the live chat.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you.
Thank you.
That is a total of 1,106 by my calculation now.
Oh, somebody did take it over that other one.
Yeah, yes, they did.
Yes,
they did. And that does not include Rakia's donation because we're still going. So until the show ends, if you'd like to donate, grow our community. There's going to be a lot of learning going on. Can't wait to see what Raven's going to be bringing to the party with the Trivium and the Quadrivium. I'm so excited for that. I can't even tell you.
Sounds like Rakia's going to have to fire some of his guys now.
There might be some jobs available for cheaper workers. I might have to go see him in the state next door.
Yeah, I don't know how to tell you this, guys, but I lost a bet, so y'all gotta find work somewhere.
So yeah, it's been a great night. It's been a good week. Folks tried to shut us down. Some globe scientists tried to get us shut down. They're still on about some fake doxing that they think occurred in our community, which did not happen.
Yeah, names aren't
get us shut down. Yeah,
everybody has a name.
Yep, but as we've shown, it does not work, and it will not work. And the more it's pushed against us, the more the Logos pushes back. So keep pushing and keep donating because Buster's coming up soon.
Who is this guy?
Rakia's going, why did we open this? Why did we open this community up to Kevin right now? Why did we?
I give you a percentage if you push it. Man, you just don't realize how much I would pay to hear what I'm hearing right now. These ballers are no, what are they? Globe scientists? They're losing their minds.
They don't like it.
I hope they're all right. I hope they're going to be okay. I mean, they do tend to get excited over things like this.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll make it. They'll be okay.
Some are really, really upset, and some are very, very jealous. Well, sorry if the happiness of others makes you upset or jealous. Too bad.
And a word to the members and that in the chat. If you would like to come in and get involved more, because of what happened and the way it is, I'm trying to keep the mods close to us, so everybody that comes to talk is involved in what we do here. So if you want to come and get involved more, then this is where it all occurs within the conversation that we do within Discord when we're not live. So if you want to come and get involved more, which I hope some of you really do, come into the Discord. we'll try and help you out, Logan, on anybody if it's if you're technology literate. We've got Rakia here to help you out. I mean, if like me and Rakia, if we made it in here, can't be that difficult, but it may just need a few buttons pressing or whatever. But we do have people that can help through that. I think I'm going to have to do a video of how to work through once we've sorted out how to secure the server and everything because of the globe science attacks. Once we've secured it, then I'll sort a video or something how to get into it. See you later, Genesis. Thank you for popping in. Buster, are you back home now, Buster? Setting up?
I'm almost there.
Okie dokie, no problem.
Is it coming through okay?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay. All right.
No rush, Buster.
Yeah.
Could you drive a little faster?
I'm here.
Yeah.
I got everything set up. I just got like 5 minutes.
Yeah, no problem. We can keep
the
build up going then. That's good.
Yeah, it's fine. 5, 10, 15 minutes. It's all fine, Buster. No worries at all. You just take your time, brother.
I made a wager with a group of people today on the dark side of this and said that I bet Bev gets donated 500 or more, and I was willing to bet $1,000 that happened, but none of them took me up on it. I'm not sure why.
It's 500 or more without you, right?
Yeah, that would have happened.
Well, that wasn't in the wager, but
Yeah.
I was looking at.
You could have done that one.
Yeah, I was going to donate 500 and win 1,000. Come out 500 ahead, but none of them took me on. Maybe I think people were telling them, "Don't do it. It's a trick."
I think everybody knows of everybody round here. There's one person that you don't bet. You just don't say, I bet you. Anybody else around here you'd be fine saying that, but you'd be a brave man to go against Rakia with a bet, I think.
A wise man told me, never take a bet from someone who's offering the bet. Always be the one offering the bet to other people.
Oh, right. So I'm gonna click record myself when Buster starts here because I want to make a record of all of Buster's live performances. So I'm gonna be recording this. World's famous Buster live set. I don't know how many, maybe 2, 3. Who knows? We call this a practice session for Buster. I think we'll call it a practice session, but it's not. Maybe Nug Life. Who's that? Sorry, did I interrupt someone?
No, I was just gonna say, you want to talk about something in your head rent free. Buster's your man. Those songs get stuck in my head all week after he plays them live.
All right, ready?
Are you ready?
Well, a little bit of practice, but hey, we'll just let it go. Let it rip.
Okay. Oh, well, here we go.
World's
famous Buster.
Yeah, here we go. This one's for Rakia. Is that coming through? All right. stuff around. Here we go. It's that nug life, baby. We deal with trolls gone crazy. We're all about that nug life, getting kicked from every server I know. We know these trolls are gonna lie and obfuscate for the show. It's that nug life, baby. We deal with trolls gone crazy. Water arrest lies evenly across the plain, and the hydrostatic pressure is the answer that will end the game. We got the arguments and proofs to show. These crazy people gonna recognize the knowledge that flows. It's that nug life, baby. We deal with trolls going crazy. Logic and reality dictates that water levels don't curve. That right line geometry dictates the 3D space of our world. We got the arguments and proofs to show. These crazy people gonna recognize the knowledge that flows. It's that nug life. It's that nug life.
Oh man, it's been that long since I've heard that.
That was good.
Listen to the lyrics.
Yeah, the lyrics is good, man.
Yeah, they were good. All right, you want another one?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
keep it
all right,
going.
here we go. Here we
All
go.
right.
I have enough confidence in the things that I know. I have enough wisdom to see that logic will be shown. I got one chance to show you what I've got. One chance to show if I'm logical or not. Self-evident reason, deductions and conclusions, and then the fools are running away. They're running away. It's not what you say, it's only what you can prove. You better watch your step, you better mind your P's and Q's. You got one chance to show me what you've got. One chance to show if you're logical or not. Self-evident reason, deductions and conclusions. We're logically thinking and the fools are running away. Caught in the matrix blocks of all of these haters, society spinning, and I'm just here living on the ground. You're flipping over backwards to show me where you think you are. Your model dictates that you never see too far. You got one chance, show me what you've got. One chance to show if you're logical or not. Shrinking in the distance, you can do fuck all with an angle, and the fools are running away. Fools are running away.
It's a long one there.
That was awesome.
That is awesome, Buster, man. You are nailing this. I mean, I you don't listen to the lyrics sometimes when you've heard the song a lot of times, but I'm listening to them now. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Maybe another one?
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Bev, you want to come off of the live chat
Yeah.
in YouTube? Come off the live chat. Go to Agents Live or something.
That's all right. I've got him.
Okay.
He's
Cool.
He's left.
Cool. The Globe scientists are not happy
I know.
tonight. It's unfortunate, but Buster, it's awesome, man.
Oh, are they hating on the music?
No, I think it's just a continuation of the guys. It's strange when Genesis left. But, they've come back again from earlier on this week. Does everybody keep on guard with the the people? Oh, there we go. There's another one. We still working? We still on? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, you want to keep going, Buster?
I can do one more.
Awesome. Thank you, Mike D, for your donation. So we had another donation from Mike D. It made it. Yes. 20 pounds. Appreciate it. Go on, Buster.
All right. I've done this one before, but it's brand new, and I just haven't got it recorded yet. So we'll just give it a go again. I see the writing on the wall, it's plain. The ramblings of these old men going insane. Now I see it so clear. They're running and they're hiding 'cause of fear. If I don't sing, if I don't speak out, if I never receive the logos who will, if I don't sing, if I don't speak out, if I never communicate with logic who will. Transcendence of numbers and conceptual mass will take you on a journey down a penrose path, and you'll never see it clear. The trail that you're on only ends in fear.
don't sing, if I don't speak out, if I never receive the Logos who will, if I don't sing, if I don't speak out, if I never communicate with logic, who will? Who will? Who will? We'll cast away the shadows and step into light, taking down the giants and open sight. Now I see it clear. They're running and they're hiding and it ends in tears. If I don't see, if I don't speak out, if I never receive the Logos who will, if I don't see, if I don't speak out, if I never communicate with logic, who will? Taking back everything that was lost, taking back at any cost, taking back everything that was lost, taking back at any cost. If I don't sing, if I don't speak out, if I never receive the Logos who will, if I don't sing, if I don't speak out, if I never communicate with logic, who will? Who will? Who
Ooh.
That song just gets better and better and better every
like
time you
that
sing
one,
it.
Man. Like it. Might make it onto my favorite. That.
It's all right.
It's
Yeah.
okay. I love it, but I still got some tweaking to do. But it was still good. It was fun.
Yeah,
It's kind of long, Buster.
It's kind of long. It's a shorten them up. It's hard to fit.
No,
it between
man,
30.
this has been an epic week. You know, when people tried to tear us down, we rose above. Logos took over, and here we are on Friday night, jamming out the world famous Buster, setting records for donations. I guarantee it.
And they're still trying to shut us down. They're still trying.
And they're still whining and being themselves, right? You can't take it out of them.
Nope.
It might be, you know, that hate or that evil, whatever it may be, is driving them to come here, because we have none of that. Let's roll.
100%. And just so you know, let me just check one last time, assuming Bev's going to be on. I mean, I know you've been lobbying, Rikia. But assuming Bev ends the stream, we are at, by my total, 1,126 pounds.
Nice.
So Rikia will be matching that.
1,600. That might be 3,000 in one night. American. Yeah, that is unbelievable. Yep. I've never even heard of that. And Bev, awesome. don't. It's you know, it's not you. It's Logos, but it is you, right? You're a part of that. You're a huge part of why we're here and why people are going nuts. You know, and that's what it's all about. Exposing the deception and getting the truth out there to the people who want to hear it. That's what we're all about. People want to be a part of that. Come right here.
Well said, Ricky. Well said.
Yeah. I'm just looking as well. Is the YouTube chat to subscribers only, or is that not working properly again? Should I just go and check that just to make sure?
No, I think it's a free for all.
Subscribers only.
The mods. Let me check this stream, how it's working.
Yeah, I'm sure we're not on subscribers only mode.
It should be though, shouldn't it? Let me... Yeah, it does say subscribers only.
It doesn't say it on my YouTube chat.
I did just change it, but
I'm gonna refresh, see if it changes.
yeah, I'm sorry. Keeping the mods going like that, I don't know.
No, it didn't change here.
Yeah, I can't seem to get to the live stream thing. Doesn't seem to activate on the stream that's live at the minute.
Hey, Bev, I purchased the Trivium and Quadrivium today, but I won't have it by Monday, unfortunately.
Is it you've got a book, have you?
Oh, I found it online. I hope it's what I'm looking for. If not, I wasted $40 or $45, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think I can change and get into the live chat. I don't know why. On the edit. So sorry. Sorry, mods. We just have to keep going. It looks like there's quite a few of them coming in tonight. We must have hit some people that upset some people about something. Yeah, it is. I've tried to put it onto subs only, and we did get it on subs only once. So I'm if anybody wants to come in, I think we might call it a night early, and we'll go into the after party in the Discord and talk about how we went tonight.
That'd be a shame if we had to shut things down early. I mean, I was looking for a really long all-nighter thing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm driving, but whatever we need to do, you know. No one can put a damper on this night, you know.
Yeah, well,
no way.
If anybody wants to come in or have a chat about anything, we are sort of stress testing the new server. Well, security measures, the anti-globe Earth science security measures, and it looks like we've had a few people try to infiltrate globe science.
Yeah, it's being stress tested for us, actually. So thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for this week and prompting what's been happening with the logos. All you trolls, appreciate it.
You would think they would learn, right? The more they come after us, the more it gets better and better.
Yep. That's all right.
I think someone with a similar name to me called it Rakia Life a while back, saying that's the way we live. We live by logos, by God's word, written law. And when you come after that, you will lose. I promise you. You can't win. Logic can't be defeated. So nice try this week. Valiant effort. I will say that. A lot of excitement. More excitement I've seen in all my life. But, you know, we're still smiling and laughing
and I think they're doing a little bitching and moaning, but that's okay. They'll get over it. They'll move on eventually. I mean, you know, they always do. They come out strong out of the gates most of the time, but their stamina sucks. They're like little children.
Yep. It looks like we've caught the attention of a group, though. And I'm hoping it's not the group. There's a couple of different groups here that I don't think should ever mix.
As I was searching for those books, I came across this print, and it had 4 images on it. And talk about synchronicity and logos. One of the images was exactly what you presented last night with the Vesica Pisces. 2 guys holding circles, bringing them together and showing the Vesica Pisces in the center. And it showed that each side had 180 degrees. It was amazing. I mean, it's amazing how these things work out.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's where we've been at. You know, like you find these basic facts, like, you know, it's so simple. And yet nobody's really been taught it, which I find amazing. But it's enlightening, right? When you find it for yourself, you gain something from it, don't you? I think that's the learning thing that Logos sort of gives you a gift and goes, there you go. That's what that was for. Thank you very much.
It seems like this should be taught prior to anything else.
Yeah. You'd be it would be a lot harder to be able to fool you, though, wouldn't it, if you were to have these basic, simple facts? I mean, can you imagine how hard a life a teacher would have talking to a young child that was asking questions with a critically thinking mind?
Well, yeah, if they were serving up the same curriculum, absolutely, they would have a very difficult time.
Yeah.
I'd say it would be impossible, actually. I think we're not fooled very easily anymore because we've been listening to it and hearing it and studying it for so long. It's almost impossible now to fool us. Once you have it, you know, it just becomes easy. Almost natural.
You do have to be on guard, though, because they're always attempting to fool us. So you have to pay attention.
Yeah, they're looking for those cracks, right? They're looking for you to lower your guard or let that deception in. But it's so easy to spot now if you're paying attention.
It truly is. And last night I was thinking about, that shorter distance traveled by whatever his name was, the 1,050 that was traveled in 950.
Yeah.
Doesn't that destroy the calculation of rate, time, and distance? Because you don't have a distance to put in? I mean, it can't be 950 or 1050. Got to be one or the other. So there's a contradiction right there, which should falsify it, in my opinion. No? Am I seeing that wrong?
Sorry, I'm just dealing with some.
No, you're not, John. We're just we're still working on the stress test in the
sorry,
in the
guys.
Discord. That's all right.
Cool.
No, you keep going, man. Keep going.
Don't ask me to keep going. I'll bore you guys to death.
Well, as y'all are dealing with that, I'll give you a good word here that just came over my text. It's a lady. I mentioned her and her family. This guy was a follower of Logos, just like I am, and was a true believer. Studied biblical cosmology before I did, and we never knew that about each other until about a year ago. They actually mentioned it at his funeral. how truthful he was to the Word of God and truthful with himself in his faith and with his family and kids. He had 7 kids he left behind. Well, me and him made a pact a while back, 5 or 6 years ago, that if anything happened to each other, we would always take care of their family. And I'm true to my word, of course. And she's now texting me. We flew her up to see her new grandbaby be born. They named the middle name after the dad, even though it was a girl. Just a beautiful family. If y'all could have heard all 7 kids get up at his funeral and talk about how blessed they were for the short time they had with their father, and mention his study of biblical cosmology and never wavering on the fact that he knew Logos was leading him towards the truth. And that's what they talked about more than anything, more than the vacations or go-kart rides. So if you don't think this doesn't impact families, then I have living proof that it does. And she's now texting me, thanking me. I'll read a portion of it. Thanking me. We just got home from today, from the baby being born. Thank you so much for your blessings. Your blessings gave us the chance to go up there and spend 3 weeks and not worry about a thing. You're truly a man of God, and I wish all the best for you and your family. And let's see, it says, your willingness to give has been a huge blessing to us. That's what it's all about. If you want a piece of that, then come on over to this channel and see what it's all about, because that's where we're going. That's where we're headed. That's what it should be about. Not about all these trolls and people that don't understand what we're doing.
I'll second what she said, and God bless you, man.
Yeah, it just so happens, right? It just happened right there. Ding.
It's got to be great.
Yeah.
That text alone has got to be worth any amount of money.
It's. I mean, you can't put a price on it.
No, you can't. God
And
bless you.
her kids are very thankful. They know they've had to grow up a lot in the last couple months, And if you would have known this man, you would have known, you would know why. But just crazy how this all comes together. How we met on a family outing. We always used to go to his family land and do father and son camp out. Well, we just had an outing with just families. All the wives and kids were there, and we went out to a field stargazing. And on the way out there, me and him were walking together, and we're talking about the star movements. And the way he was saying it, I just happened to know that he was, he didn't believe he lived on a spinning ball, basically. And we started talking and learned that we were studying the same thing. And amazing how that happens, right?
It's incredible. That really is.
Yeah. And a couple months later, he got in a head-on collision and passed away. So, we lost a good man here on earth, but gained a great man in heaven. So I will see him soon. He was 38.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
I'm sorry. He was 46. I'm sorry. He was.
Yeah, not much different.
Yeah, he was 46. I'm all teared up now because I'm picturing her face.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It is horrible for us to grieve and all that, but the way, if you would have heard these kids and his wife speak, you wouldn't think it was horrible at all. They know he's in a better place. He doesn't have to deal with the deception and trolls anymore like we are. So just think of it that way. But what they're having to go through is a little bit hard, but with a good ending. So
it's good to hear.
I'm at one of my observation spots that I come on the coast. It's pretty clear. I'm gonna set up and take some pictures. I might not be able to download them right now, but I'll take some with my cell phone too, just to post them here.
Where are you now?
I'm headed towards Florida, but I stopped off here at on the coast. I'm meeting some people. We're gonna hop in their car and go.
I wanted to go down to Myrtle Beach for the end of April. I wanted to play some golf, and there's a meetup going on. I'm hoping to make it.
Yeah, we usually stay like March, April, and then October in Florida, just to kind of get away from some of the cold and stuff where we
I
live.
thought you live in Louisiana.
I do, but it's usually 20 degrees warmer and just down the road, you know.
Okay.
5 hours. Yeah, it ain't far.
All right, I think that's ended now. I don't think there's any more of them. I think there was about 4 or 5 people that came in earlier, and I'm not too sure how they made it into the live stream. Did somebody roll them up to get them in the live stream? Just a minute, my lad's here.
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll talk about it after the show. Are we closing out the YouTube?
Yeah, sorry, my lad just came in there. Yeah. Is that sound coming all right? Discord, just a minute. Seems better.
Yeah, you're all right. Are we out so I can give Rakia the total, or?
Yeah, well, I think we are about time to shut it down. Does anybody else want anything to say? And then we can say good night. And obviously, it's UFC weekend. You know what we do at the weekend. So everybody, you want to come round, come to the Discord. From here on in, we'll be going. I think we might do a Sunday. I'm not too sure yet, though. Like maybe.
I had to go back to the site, Mike, but I could say something.
Yeah, go on.
Level is horizontal. Everybody should look into what a water level pool actually does. Thank you. Good night.
Yeah, it's awesome. And I'll say the last. I'll get one of the last words in here because there was a last second donation. Sorry, Rakia, not sorry. Another 25 pounds. So the total for tonight, if we're shutting down, is 1,151 pounds. You will not stop the Logos, people. You will not stop it. Thank you, Rakia, for matching.
Sorry, Rakia, but that's beautiful.
Thank you very much, people. And thank you, everyone, for this week. Thank you, Logos. Thank you, Rakia, for starting this. We did like I say, a stress test on the community. We ended up with a community of our own. Thank you very much, Rakia, again. He always starts everything, doesn't he?
Starts and finishes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm led by Logos. Logos feeds me this. We planned this all along. They don't even realize it, even though we tell them we did. You know, earlier that day when we decided to, you know, whatever it is, you know, just give out our name and do the stress test, just to flush out, you know, who's who. And boy, it didn't take long, right? Just a week to find out who is the true evil and who are the true givers of this community and how we support each other. That's what it's all about. It's a fitting end tonight to kind of wrap up and say, you know, this plan worked perfectly. They can't stop what we're doing. They can try, but they're just going to let us learn all the tricks so we know how to handle it better.
Thank you. So, yeah, we're going to say cut it off tonight. Anybody, please come into the Discord and we'll sort it out and maybe see you over the weekend. Maybe not. Maybe Monday. Back again with a new show. Sing out, Buster. Greatest speech.
You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed. the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die. And the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Let us fight to free the world. Let us all unite. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. Let us fight to free the world. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, or what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You are men. Let us fight to free the world. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world. A decent world that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world. Let us fight to free the world. Let us fight for a world of reason. A world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite. Let us fight to free the world. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world. You, the people, have the power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world. Let us fight to free the world. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all